a great matchup for you here on July 3rd.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television.
This is MSPN Digital Television, promoting local teams and local athletes since 2017 in North Dakota and Minnesota.
Third time's a charm for the Otters. They're your Section 8 2A champions tonight. What's the victory here over the Monaga Braves?
Producing area youth and high school sports broadcasts, along with news, highlights, and scores of the area's semi-professional teams.
In the 2018 Clark Cup champions are the Fargo 40.
Also search MSPN DTV to follow us on most social media platforms for news, scores, and highlights of college sports. Plus the Twins, T-Wolves, Wild, Lynx.
Welcome everybody to tonight's matchup.
Well, we got a good one for you tonight.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of today's host team and MSPN Digital Television.
This is MSPN Digital Television, promoting local teams and local athletes since 2017 in North Dakota and Minnesota.
Third time's a charm for the Otters. They're your Section 8 2A champions tonight. What's the victory here over the Monaga Braves?
Producing area youth and high school sports broadcasts, along with news, highlights, and scores of the area's semi-professional teams.
In the 2018 Clark Cup champions are the Fargo 40.
Also search MSPN DTV to follow us on most social media platforms for news, scores, and highlights of college sports. Plus the Twins, T-Wolves, Wild, Lynx, PWHL, Vikings, and so much more. MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website, mspndtv.com. This MSPN broadcast starts right now.
They just need to stay hot and keep the bats rolling.
Yep.
They can't get too hot to where they melt.
Exactly. You don't want to melt, especially on this nice hot day on the turf. You just want to play your game and just keep this momentum going, right? What else did Coach Don Bryan have to say?
He also talked about, again, bringing it back to their hitting. They are a great hitting team right now, and it starts when they swing the bat. But the thing is when they swing the bat and make hard contact, they also have to run hard. But only once they make contact. And they haven't been doing a great job of that yet, and we're trying to see progress there tonight.
Which one haven't they been doing a good job?
Running hard.
Yeah. And that's a big thing for a lot of youth teams around the nation is, maybe you don't hit the ball as well as you can. What can you control, though, Jake? You can control
the
your
controllables.
Effort. Exactly. You can control the controllables. I like that. So that's just what we want to see, from both teams here. I just want to see a good, hard-fought game. And it should be fun. If this game goes late enough, you might see some fireworks,
Absolutely. I mean, especially when we get to about midnight, maybe, if this is a long game. I mean, our scoreboard can go to 17 innings, but if we go further than that, we are screwed.
Yeah, that's what our boss said. So hopefully we
stay in
18
9.
innings.
Let's stay in 9.
Hopefully.
We don't make any overtime money here, so
No.
extra innings are just a bonus factor.
Yeah, and then after this, we're gonna have the 4th of July. It's gonna be it's a great holiday. You got any big plans for the 4th?
Well, Colton, I'm gonna go to the lake.
That's what a lot of people do. Yeah.
That's what I hear.
And I've heard there might be some bad weather at the lake. So
That's just a
if you
rumor.
catch and if you catch rainstorms, what's your backup plan?
Well, it's all up to Mother Nature first and foremost.
Right.
You know,
right.
you can't control what she has. Again, we go back to controlling the controllables
That's
here.
right.
And, we just have to adapt to what's to come. And if we get rained on, all we have to do is make the best of it. We have a little garage we can open up, watch the rainstorm.
Right.
And even better than that, we can play some poker.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fun mini games, card games, board games, all sorts of games you can play. It's just about, the camaraderie of the 4th. It's a good holiday. It's kind of a good break in between. 1 second here. We just turned them up.
Oh, okay, cool. And I'm also going to fix the Blues logo on there.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there.
We'll be right back with some technical difficulties.
All right, and welcome back. It looks like we have our scoreboard graphic fixed here. And I think our audio levels are back to normal here. We're just going to get some confirmation here before the game starts that we got a good audio level. So,
Colton, as coaches here, what are you looking in this umpire meeting?
It's the big thing is who can make the first joke. If you can come into that meeting as the funny guy, get on the ump's good sides early, you're really going to perfect. Our audio level is good. Come back to what I was saying, you make a good joke, and they're like, how this guy's funny. Well, you might give him some calls.
Yep.
And that doesn't happen every time. It depends on the umps. But, I've found from my experience, you just go in lighthearted, and you'll do a good job.
And we have Farkas behind the dish tonight. He is excellent with his zone.
Yes, he is.
Sometimes he gets a little big, but that is pitcher-friendly zone, and it makes his hitters swing the bat. And that's what you need to see in Legion ball.
Speeds up the pace of play. And, like we were saying, we don't want a game to go too late so we're watching fireworks, right?
Absolutely.
We want to avoid the fireworks. We want to get done with our game and then watch the fireworks. You don't want to do them both at once, right?
I agree.
Just shout out to Jake and Eli in the comment section. Thank you guys for the shout outs.
Huge baseball fans.
Yeah. Looks like our starting lineups announcing is going to get underway here shortly. And we'll get that starting lineup to you here.
Colton, back to keys of the game for Post 400 tonight. One thing Coach Bryant told me about, he specifically said defense is playing well, but they just need to get more sound under their feet. They need to let those defenders get out there, get comfortable, and, just make those defensive plays to be more defensively sound.
Now, that's a lot of defense, Jake.
They will defend well tonight, I believe so.
You want defense. That's what you want to see?
Absolutely.
Okay. And then what about from the Moorhead end? What are you thinking from them?
Well, first and foremost, we want to see the coaches stay in the coaching box.
And that's for both teams.
Absolutely, but especially for Moorhead tonight, they're not used to these coaches' boxes coming across the river.
They're a little wider.
Yes, they are, and they might not know that.
Mm-hmm. Balls will play faster. So
absolutely. We want to see their jerseys get a little dirtier. They're nice and blue right now.
Both ends. We got a nice jersey battle here tonight. You got the royal baby blues and the whites on both ends.
Absolutely. A lot of blue and white. Where's the red?
I don't know, Jake. Not a lot of red here tonight. So,
I got some sunglasses you could try on. That'll bring the red in.
Well, we'll try those on in a little bit. So we'll run through the starting lineups here if you want to take Moorhead.
I'll do my best, Colton.
All right.
Starting with Moorhead. We have Carson Hench leading things off and DHing. Pitch your DH. Check that.
Like Ohtani.
Yeah, something like that. Sorry, Colton, I didn't bring my readers tonight, so I can't really read this handwriting.
Oh, I can do it if you want to.
Yeah, you should.
All right.
I think we got Riley up next. I'm
All
not
right.
sure what his last name is.
All right, batting second is number 17. He's playing center, Riley Dickhouse. Then we got batting third, number 7, Cullen Wilson. He's playing shortstop. Batting fourth, Drake Kunza, number 32. He's playing first base. And if I remember correctly, seeing on Twitter, did he hit a walk-off grand slam last night? I think
He did.
We'll talk about that in a little bit. But wow, that's fun. Batting fifth, number 25, is Ben Fredrickson. He's playing third base. Batting sixth, the right fielder, is Carter Hutari, number 11. Apologies if we got that wrong. It's kind of blurry handwriting.
We're still rookies.
Yep. Batting seventh, number 26, Jack Demers. He's catching. Batting eighth, Jack Tompkins, double Jack. He's number 21, playing left field. And batting ninth, we got number 9, Bert Foster, playing second.
Well, Colton, whenever you have a pair of jacks in the lineup or on the blackjack table, it's a good hand.
It's a good hand. Yep. All right, and then the reserves, we got number 23, Alec Severson. Number 27, Carter Kurz. Number 18, Carter Olson. Number 13, Easton
And
Gross.
Colton, let's get to the post 400
And-
lineup, as the bench doesn't really matter anymore.
Wow. Number 12 is Austin Schwartz.
We'll get to them when they get in the game.
And everybody will get in the game.
Absolutely. It's a 9-inning game. We got it for a reason, especially with this long
All right,
lineup.
we'll pause for the national anthem here. All right. All right. And then we'll get back to Pulse 400's lineup here as we get started with the game. Let's just see if we can get this. All right. Leading off, shortstop number 1, Matthew Bryant. Batting second, the center fielder number 2, Colby Hansen. Batting third and right, number 35, Gus Pankratz. Batting fourth, third base, number 11, Ashton Renas. Batting fifth in left field, number 17, Gunnar Majerus. Batting sixth, doing the catching, number 14, Caden Newhart. Batting seventh, the DH, number 13, Chase Lura. Batting eighth, playing first, number 15, Hudson Stein. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 9, Ethan Dahl. And doing our pitching today is number 20, Easton Ebling. Then our reserves here, Jake. Number 3, Caden Thiason. Number 6, Caleb Christensen. Number 7, Joe Gould. Number 8, Malachi Wehrmeyer. Number 10, Colston Sen. Number 19, Gus Wehrmeyer. Number 22, Keegan Wessels. And number 26, Blake Chase.
Colton, who did you say we have the DH for post 400 tonight?
Chase Lura.
That'll be a good one. Give him some swings and see what happens. I think
I agree.
he's my guy tonight that's really going to spark this lineup.
All right, and then just before the game starts here, will we see a home run tonight?
I'm going to say yes.
We're going to see some pre-4th of July fireworks.
Absolutely.
All right, I like that. And welcome into this broadcast here on MSPN. We got a great one for you between Post 400 and the Moorhead Blues. If you guys are in the comments, just say hello, ask some questions. We'll try and answer them. All right, there should be a good game. Let's have some fun tonight. Let's have some fireworks, pre-4th of July fireworks.
Right you are, Colton. Right you are.
Oh, how about some home run picks from the guys? Okay, I'll give you one from each lineup. I think Drake Kunza, he just hit a grand slam. He's going to be hot. I think he's going to hit another one. And for Post 400, I think I'm going to go Caden Newhart. I think he's going to run into one.
That's a solid choice.
Okay.
That's a solid choice. Well, what I'm thinking, Colton, is, that 2 spot for Moorhead, Riley Dickhouse, I really think he's going to get a hold of one tonight. Might be an Oppo taco for us here. But for Post 400, I'm really looking to see Gus Pankratz really crush the ball all night.
And he's looking for his 4th on the year, right?
Yeah, apparently he had 2 in
All
2
right.
games.
All right. We got Carson Heinz leading off. He's the pitcher as well as the DH. Ebling sets, fires. Swing and a miss. Strike one. First pitch is at 5:32 and 12 seconds. We got a 6 UV tonight, which is pretty high, so make sure to wear your sunscreen.
What do you got as a hyperbaric pressure?
Hyperbaric pressure, it's about 1,009 hectopascals. So that's about, at this elevation, what you're looking for. You know, nothing too crazy. Good pressure. Pitch 2, Choppers, foul ball. So we got an 0-2 count right away. All right. 0-2, are you looking to attack early, or are you looking to maybe get a chase pitch?
Oh, I'm looking for something low and away that I can drive.
Okay. Well, and that's strike 3. 3 pitches, 1 strikeout out here to start it off for Ebling. All right. We got center fielder Riley Dickhouse batting second. So that's a good start for post runner. That's what you're looking for. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. I mean, Easton Ebling's just coming out and showing what he can do on the mound tonight.
And it looks like the wind is blowing maybe right to left at 12 miles an hour, 10 to 11 knots, or 3 bow for it. Depends on your unit. Looks like that first pitch will miss a little high for ball 1. We got a 1-0 count to Dickhouse.
You know, Colton, I think it has to do something with Ebling's hair out there. The blonde hair from this high school season really has made him a lot better on the mound this summer.
It's really excellent. I do like the hair. It looks like that ball is driven, but foul. It was deep. It was hard to see from up here in the box.
Yeah, we don't really have the greatest view, but we make it work.
Yes, we do. So got a 1-1 count, top of the first, 1 out here on MSPN DTV.
Well, Colton, right away, I don't like this. Third base coach for Moorhead not in the coach's box.
And, yeah, it looks like he's a little outside of it. Don't switch camera on me. All right. Looks like ball 2, 2-1. But, yeah, like that is a big key to the game. Looks like the first base coach is doing well.
He's really hugging that line, but he's staying in.
Yep. Looks like the scoreboard's got 2-1. There we go. There you adjusted. That's going to miss in. 3-1 here. Ebling getting behind the second batter after a good start. 1, 2, 3.
Well, you can't give him the best stuff too early.
No.
You gotta show him some mediocre pitches, you know, get in their heads a little bit and see what you can do from there.
The Moorhead Blues come into this at 12-7. They just hit a walk-off grand slam. Looks like that is foul. We got 3-2, full count. And it's full because there's no place a ball or a strike can go in the lineup. So it's full.
Yeah,
doesn't want anymore.
It's like my belly after Applebee's earlier today.
Shout out to Applebee's. It was a great place. Great pregame place. 3 to 6, 9 to close. They got half-priced apps, some drink specials. It's what you're looking for. 3-2 pitch. Did he go? No. So that's ball 4. And there we go. Colin Wilson, the shortstop, coming up. Guy on first, 1 out.
Well, Colton, what I'm looking to do here is really find something to the right side, find a hole over there, try and get that runner on first over to third.
Over to third, yep, and that's a sac fly, and that's what we're looking for here.
I'm more interested in seeing what Easton can do to get out of this.
I agree.
And that is a great response.
It's a good start.
You just walk the guy and you come back with that fastball. That is a great response.
Looks like Clyde is a fan of Applebee's postgame, especially after 9. See, Clyde understands what we're looking at.
Clyde knows what he's looking for. Mm-hmm. Great service as well as the food.
Yes, absolutely. And that'll miss a little high, maybe a little outside. 1-1 count here.
And speaking of Applebee's, Holton, one of the best things about them now that I like is they have gaming.
They do.
They do, and it's awesome.
It's a good thing to utilize. You know, maybe you're waiting for your food, and you just want to kill some time.
Why not go try and make some money?
Pickoff move.
Almost
had him. It was a good move. He almost had him. Called safe.
Yeah. Wilson, the 1-1. He's really looking for something here. I'm looking for a fastball to drive the other way right now.
No movement. Chopper to short. Great play by Matt Bryan. You know, get the
And
out. And Ethan Dahl went for the tag on the force out. Interesting play, but, you know, we got the out.
That's just not being locked in. Not knowing the situation there.
We got the out, and that's okay.
I agree, but you also got to understand, you got to look for first. You never know. That runner could be slower.
Looks like here's the man of the hour, Drake Kunza. He just hit a grand slam last night, walk-off. Maybe he's looking to do this. Will Ebling, does he know that, and will he pitch around? We'll see.
If I'm Ebling here, I'm attacking this guy. Maybe he just got lucky.
Just missed outside.
That's a great first pitch.
That's a good first pitch. It was competitive, but it wasn't too good.
Absolutely. That's also a great take by Kunza there.
Yep. Yeah, he's seeing the ball well. You can tell. It's looking like a beach ball coming up. Pickoff move, unsuccessful. Just welcome back into the broadcast here. We got a special guest for you guys, young Kobe. He will be joining us. Second inning. He'll be sticking around for a while, so just make sure you're tuning in for him. It's his first broadcastorial debut. Oh, and that's sprayed and gets over his head. Pankratz looks to throw to third, and that's up the line. So we got first and third after the single by Kunza.
Yeah, he really drove that ball the other way, right over the second baseman's head. Runner was aggressive there to get to third base, and now you got a first and third option with 2 outs here.
So why is that? Why is a first and third with 2 outs strategical in the game of baseball there, Jake?
Well, you can do a lot of things here. You know, you can have your first base guy on first get off a little farther, make him get in a rundown and try and get that guy from third to score on that rundown if you don't trust your batter at the plate. But, you know, you got your 5-hitter up. He should be able to do his job here.
Third baseman, batting 5, playing 5. And it looks like he has something in his back pocket there. Here, we'll get you to the other camera view here so we can look at it a little closer.
Colton, that's not a towel, is it?
I don't think it's a towel. It looks a little rigid. You can kind of see him in that back right pocket. He's got something. Is it a sliding glove? Is it some notes? We'll keep you updated on that. Mark Masters just asked what the go-to apps are at Bees. So, you know, I think for the past 3 years of my life, and that's popped up like a piece of popcorn. Stein will make the play, and
that looks
almost
like
a little
runner's
collision
interference
there.
anyways.
And we will get to that question after this.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yep.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings! Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm lining my hooves because I'm a Buffalo. Box out! Double box out!
Welcome back here to the bottom of the first here on MSPN.
Well, Mark, to answer your question, my go-to app here at Applebee's, I would have to say the chicken quesadilla. You cannot go wrong with that. I mean, the amount of sour cream they give you and their salsa is top tier, where you have enough to finish all your quesadillas. Colton, what do you think about that?
1 second here. The scoreboard is having an issue, and we expect this one. It says the top of the first. And we'll fix that, and boom, bottom of the first.
Oh, look at that, Colton. You are just great.
And we need to remove the round numbers. There we go. Remove the outs. Oh, we had to hit out 3. There we go. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first. No runs for Moorhead, and we'll see if Post 400 get on the scoreboard here.
Leading off here, Matt Bryant, the shortstop, had a great play in that top of the first.
And yeah, that's what we're going to talk about. It looks like the groundskeepers distributed the pellets very well. There's no bad hops here tonight.
Not
it seems
at
like
all.
the field's playing well. Well, I don't know about the distribution in the outfield. And just starting off here, we'll get you to the other camera view real quick. You can see both coaches are firmly in the coaching box, and that's a good start here. All right, first pitch misses, ball one. We got a 1-0 count here.
Matt Bryant been in a little bit of a slump in the Pete this tournament, last tournament. He's looking
1-1
to get back in a nice hitting streak here tonight.
Yeah. So it looks like the visibility here tonight is about 22 miles, which is considered perfectly clear. And we were asking a lot of strike two, 1-2 count. We were asking some players pregame what their ideal cloud condition was, and they said partly cloudy. And it looks like tonight we got partly cloudy. So I think a lot of people will be on their A game tonight. That ball is shot to left center, and a nice job by the left fielder to get it in. So it's just a single.
And that's how you break a slump right there.
Yep.
Drive the ball the other way when you're down in the count.
That brings up Colby Hansen here. He's the center fielder.
Well, Colton, here we are. Both coaches for Post 400 not in the coaching box.
And it looks like Coach Brian is back in the coaching box. No, it looks like a pickoff move. Unsuccessful. Stop. Yeah, but we'll see a stolen base. Oh, and there we go. Looks like a hit by pitch here. Brings first and second. All right, we'll get you back to Jake's preferred camera view here.
That's just a great view to see the pitches.
It is. I just, if there was a stolen base, if there was action, we can see the other view.
Well, you can see second base to see the
Well, there wasn't a guy on second.
Well, now there is.
And now we can stick on this view.
Yeah, I agree,
right,
Cole.
Perfect. And that brings up Gus Pankratz, the right fielder. We first and second, nobody out.
I think he's looking for a pitch to drive here.
That one misses.
Especially up 1-0 right now. Mm-hmm. We might get that home run call early.
Remember, if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll be sure to answer them. Happy July 3rd, everybody. July 4th Eve, if you will. Well, that ball is driven to center. Center fielder has to take 2 steps in. He'll make the play. Looks like we got 1 out, first and second still. Here on MSPN DTV. That'll bring up Ashton Arenas. He's batting fourth, playing 5, playing third base.
Ashton Arenas, a really key hitter to this Post 100 team. He comes through in the moments you wouldn't think he would.
I completely agree there, Jake. We got a runner stealing. It looks like maybe it was a hit and run, or it was a steal and it was a good pitch to hit. I'm not sure, but runners will be going back to first and second. It was a good jump, though, by Bryant.
It was.
There at
Great
second.
jump. He had a read on that pitcher, and now the pitcher's going to look to mix it up.
He will.
Coach Brian over there, a little upset on the third base side.
It appears to be so.
But that's baseball.
That's baseball, exactly.
As a hitter, you're looking to attack.
And you can't underestimate yourself. He swings through that one. 0-2 count here for Arenas. So, let's get into a heated debate here that's been kind of going around media lately. Should Legion Baseball get the NIL money?
I think so. These guys are just day in and day out working on field and off the field. You're seeing it at the college level, and how much better is it making them?
Oh, it's a enjoyable experience.
I think it'll be better for the game of baseball.
Like Gus Wehrmeyer, we were talking to him earlier. He's a charismatic fella. He would be getting a lot of NIL money.
I mean, wouldn't you just love
that ball's popped
to go to a Legion baseball game and see your starting first baseman pull up in a Porsche?
I mean, I would.
You'd be wondering, what does he do? And the answer is, he plays Legion baseball.
That is outstanding. All right, we got an 0-2 count. Arenas has to battle. Ooh, and he's swing over that one. I think he got that high fastball to drop in there. Either way, it was a good pitch.
It was. Great pitch there.
All right, we got 2 questions here from the comments. We got Craven Moorhead. He goes, Colton, which is me. In your experience as a center fielder, is 22 miles of visibility sufficient to get a good read on the fly balls? You know, yes, absolutely. You know, under the metrics, it's perfectly clear. You know, you get down to maybe the 17, 18 miles of visibility, depending on the sky color too. That'll affect how you see the balls. But you know, 22 miles of visibility, it's not ideal, but it's pretty close to ideal.
I would agree with you. Craven Moorhead, that must be a Moorhead fan tuning in tonight.
Ooh,
that
ball is shot to left field. And that's a home run.
Colton, that is a 4-base hit right there.
Hello. Wow. And we expected a home run, not in the first inning. Hello. Goodbye, baseball. Wow, wow, wow.
Gunnar Majerus, it is your night.
That is, you know, that's fireworks early. You know, I just got my July 4th fireworks a day early.
Gunnar's going to have a great day tomorrow.
Yes, he will. He'll have a great day tonight.
I mean, he already did.
And he got into that west-northwest one. He just got a hold of that one, and that one will miss. Ball one. All right, and then Clyde Anthony asked, what do we think the optimal color of sunglasses is for baseball?
Well, Colton, in my
I can tell you what it isn't. White.
Or red.
No, red's not good either.
Red, you get confused.
Newharth will swing over that 1-1.
I would have to say nice blue with some fade in it.
You got to have fade. You have to have
absolutely.
fade.
Or just original.
Original, yeah, or clear. Just like prescriptions, some readers. Those are good too.
Or just clear lenses that are fake.
All right, and it looks like we got another question
Safety
directed my way as that one missed outside. Mark Masters asks, the boys say partly cloudy is great weather. That one will miss. 3-1 count here to Newharth. And he's looking to drive one here. It's his count. You know, this is close to a free strike coupon that could be cashed in if you're not aggressive here and you want to swing. We'll see the action here, and he'll chop one. Newharth is running. Looks like he'll make the out, and we'll answer that question after this. All right. So we got 3 runs on 2 or 3 hits there, and looks like we're going to the top of the second.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs go.
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yep.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow.
That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedic.
Welcome back. It's a great Starting Bank Field here tonight. Top of the second inning, we have our special guest joining us for the second inning, Young Kobe.
Welcome, Young Kobe. How are you doing tonight?
Doing very well. Thanks for having me.
All right, before we get going to you, we have 3 questions from the viewers that we're going to answer here. And you can join in. So Mark Masters asks, what is our personal favorite cloud condition? You know, and this will go with Eli Claus's comment too, the optimal cloud coverage for reading fly balls. I like an overcast. You know, I don't like much sun. I just, you know, if it's dark, then I can kind of get a good contrast.
You know, Colton, one of my favorite games ever. The game got
leading
over
off
at
is
about
Carter. Once again, bad handwriting here. Hoopturi, I think so. And he's the right fielder. All right. 3-0, top of the second. All right, Jake, back to you.
one of my favorite games ever, and I think you were there that night. We're in West Fargo. Game got over about 1 a.m.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Pitch black, little fog. I think that was a great setting, great atmosphere.
I completely disagree. I could not see anything.
Well, that's an outfielder for you.
And then Truman Weremeyer. I wonder if he's related to Gus or Malachi. Comments, does this remind you of your home run to that same part of the field against the Minot Vistas in the summer of 2020? I would say no. I think he hit his a little harder than mine, and that one misses, ball one. 1-0 count here to Carter.
Colby, what is your optimal sun?
I'm a little bit of an oddball. If I could have it thunder and rain when I play, that's what kind of weather I'd like. I like the really blue clouds, but with thunder and lightning, that brings no baseball. So I'd like the blue clouds without lightning.
1-1. All right, Kobe. So we prepared a couple of questions for you here today. And the first one, just tell us and the viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Kobe. I played post 400 for 3 years. I have 2 brothers currently in the organization, Chayton Sen, who coaches the Comets, and Colson Sen, who plays for both the Comets and the Stars. I got 3 dogs back at home, and I'm really happy to be here today.
Oh, and we're happy to have you. So, we're going to start off. Let's just have some fun. Which state has the most golf courses? And that ball is driven up the middle for a base hit for Carter. Looks like we got one on. New batter, and that'll bring up Jack Demers, the post 400 former player. Do you think he's looking to drive a ball here?
Absolutely. I don't know what else you're going to do in the batter's box.
That's a good point, Jake. So, Kobe, which state has the most golf courses per capita in the United States?
That's a good one.
It's not Minnesota, is it?
It is not.
I'd have to guess Arizona.
Ball comes in from Ebling, strike one. We got an 0-1 count here to Demers. The answer, if you would believe, is North Dakota.
Wow, I did not believe that.
That is, isn't that pretty fun?
Well, it's true.
Good
so
for North
you
Dakota.
Should believe it.
Good for North Dakota.
Yeah. All right, it looks like we got the 0-1 count to Demers. We got one on, no out. Ebling kicks, fires. Looks like that's a changeup. Good pitch. 0-2 count here to Demers.
Cody, what did you think about that pitch?
Great pitch. Greatly executed. You want to make every pitch look like a strike. So when you do that, that's a great pitch. When you get an easy swing on that.
Corey, we got another question for you. Why is abbreviation such a long word?
That's a really good one too, Colton. You guys are nailing these questions.
You have an answer. This is just an open-ended question. There's no right answer. We just thought we'd have some fun with you. They're asking just how young is young Kobe. And that ball is chopped.
Well, just
bobbled a little bit. He'll get the out at first.
That's not being defensively sound there, Colton.
CA,
what I'm looking there for is get the ball first. Right. I mean, you're already looking to a little before the ball gets to you, and you have to feel the ball before you make the play. This
brings up left fielder Jack Tompkins.
This defensive team for post 100 defensively needs to get behind their gloves and defensively field the ball to be good defenders and be defensively sound.
And that's just how you play defense.
I agree. Cody, you got anything to say about that?
No, you're spot on, Jake.
Looks like we got a couple more questions. Looks like the West Fargo game we were mentioning earlier. Looks like that pickoff move was unsuccessful. Jake Bryant, did you get out of two bases loaded, no out jams in extra innings? Is that true?
That is true. I should have pitched more. Is how I see it. I was just
that ball's driven. Hello. Goodbye. It's foul.
I was never a pitcher, but when I was, I did my job. And that is all you can ask for.
But were you a pitcher or were you a thrower?
It depended on the day. I remember this guy from East Grand Forks. I think his name was Jake Jelly. I was a thrower that night, and he hit one that still hasn't landed.
Yeah, I might have hit an apartment building out there. If you can go to the other camera view, those are apartments out on the left side of your screen. He'll swing through that one, and that's strike 3. So we missed a strike there. Looks like Kobe was a little loud for you. All right, and that'll
surprising.
That'll bring up Bert Foster. He's the 9-hitter. He's looking to do a job here with 2 outs. 2 outs. And a guy in second. Pickoff move. Oh. That one just hit the ump. Oh, no. That's not good. We will take a break.
Oh, come on! You gotta box out! That's the problem with kids these days. No fundamentals.
Fundamentals?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You just gotta box out! Box out! Box out! Oh, look at this guy. He can't get past me. I'm lining my hooves because I'm a Buffalo. Box out! Double box out!
It's gonna be that way.
Box out! See what I'm saying?
Looks like he's getting up on his own accord. That's just some unfortunate play there. And just shout out to the ump. Shout out to umps across the nation, youth umps. You know, it's not the most. You know, there's a lot of discourse among the umping community and parents nowadays. But you know, you can just see he cares about the game. You know, if he didn't care, he would still be in the game. So, shout out to that field ump, taking that one like a champ. And you know, we got a 0-0 count, 2 outs, guy on second.
Colton, you must feel his pain. If I remember correctly, in the regional championship, you took a ball just like that, maybe a little harder off the bat and a little different place on the body. You know his pain, though.
I do know his pain, and that's why I can give him a testament to staying in the game, because I also stayed in the game, but no, it wasn't easy. And that ball's popped up like a piece of popcorn. Foul ball. We got a 1-1 count here. And, yeah, no, it's just getting hit by a baseball, just getting hit by any sort of ball is just doesn't feel good, you know.
No, it does not.
Especially
unless it's a beach ball.
True. That ball misses outside. 2-1. Who's on balls and strikes here? I guess I'll take over.
Yeah, I've just been doing the camera. You got the rest.
Okay. 2-1 count here to Bert Foster. Second baseman, Ebling, looks, kicks, fires. That ball is driven, and that's going to get through. We will have a play at the plate. No, we won't. He will hold him up. Pancratz threatens to get it in, and we got first and third.
Colby, he hit his cut there. Do you think that's why the runner on third did not score?
Absolutely. As a coach, you teach him to throw it right through your cut, and that's what he did there.
I agree.
What do you mean by that?
Well, so when the ball's hit, all right, having some issues here. When the ball's hit to the outfielder, if it plays at the plate, the ball's hit to right field, your first baseman's the cut. So he threw the cut.
Because if he catches that ball, he's got control of where the ball's going.
Exactly.
Okay. First and third brings up top of the order, Carson Heinch. Ebling kicks, fires, and bounces. 1-0 count. We're going to bring you to this view in case we see some action here with the first and third situation. First and third. Ebling kicks, fires, and that ball is driven way foul. That might hit my car.
I don't think it did.
No, I don't think it did either.
He doesn't have power like Kunza.
We don't know.
You're right, we don't, but it's...
Well, you would need to have a lot of power to get it to my car. We got a 1-1 count here. He's just looking to, put the ball in play, maybe make something happen. We got first and third. Kicks, fires. That's driven up the middle. Bryant plays it on a couple bounces. Gets out of it. Looks like we got no runs on a hit or two. And we got 3-0 going to the bottom of the second.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. to deliver care for your whole family.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the second. It's 3-0. And, post 400 due up is Chase Lure, Hudson Stein, Ethan Dahl. Craven Moorhead asked if any of us pitched and if we took any line drives off delicate places. And, to touch back on, we were talking about in the top of the second. Yes, I did take one off of the lower stomach area. And no, it didn't feel very good.
Where in your stomach was that?
Very low.
Like
upper
almost
leg.
in the pelvic region?
Correct.
In between your legs a little bit?
And that brings up Chase Lura. And just for any of you guys who haven't been paying attention to the calendar, it is the 4th of July tomorrow. And did you guys know that the Declaration of Independence was not signed on July 4th, but that is when it was officially adopted?
Really?
Yeah. So
I did not know that.
So the Founding Fathers actually thought July 2nd was going to be the celebrated holiday, but it turned out it was July 4th.
Huh.
That ball misses. Or that ball... Looks like that ball... Yeah, I think it missed. Ball 1. Got a 1-0 count. And that ball is driven. Shortstop jumps up and makes a nice play. Nice play by the shortstop. 1 out. And that is Cullen Wilson showing the hops. Do you think he played basketball?
He could have. But right now he's playing baseball.
True. Young Kobe, he might rap. I'm not sure. And welcome back. Oh, that ball is driven. Oh, great effort over there in left.
Yep, you're right, but he wasn't close.
It's still a good effort.
I don't disagree with you.
Clyde Anthony asked what our favorite 4th of July festivity is.
Well, Clyde, just spending the day with family. Watching fireworks.
It's a family holiday, first and foremost. And Stein will swing through that, so 0-2 count. But yeah, Colby, what's your favorite 4th of July festivity?
I would agree with you guys. Spending time with the family. In fact, this year my grandparents actually own a farm, so we're actually going to go out there and shoot some fireworks off tomorrow if the weather is good.
Oh, lucky fun. You.
It's like Avalanche. I'm not sure when the Avalanche play next.
The Avalanche are currently in their off season.
Okay.
I haven't seen
Dahl
many
will
moves
swing through that one, strike one.
In the free agent market for them, but I think they had a pretty decent draft.
Dahl, we got an 0-1 count. That ball will find the zone. 0-2 count now. Another fun fact for the 4th of July. Did you guys know that the 4th of July is the #1 holiday for beer sales?
I did not, but now I do.
And that one has popped up like a piece of popcorn. Looks like second baseman's running on. He'll make the play. A quick little 1-2-3 inning for the Stars. We will see you guys in the top of the
3rd. Why do I choose to work here? It's the people. It's the feeling that you get when you've been gone for a weekend and everybody's genuinely happy to see you and you're so happy to see them too.
They are wonderful. The staff is wonderful. They are so friendly. They're so happy all the time.
It's a family. It's just that overall culture that we have. It's a great culture, and I'm very lucky to be a part of it.
Your full life happens here at Touchmark.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash.
Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill is an experience.
Honey, can you help me?
Sure, Mom. What are you doing?
Reserving our Uber ride for 45 minutes from now.
Why?
Dave,
I'm telling you, just press.
Show me, just tell me.
Kid really likes.
Welcome back to the top of the third. We got a new pitcher for you guys. Joe Gould, number 7, is on the mound. And we had a nice pregame interview with him. What were the highlights of that?
Yeah, Joe, I mean, we really talked to him a lot, and it was a great conversation we had with him tonight.
It was.
And we talked about winning the Pete with him this past weekend, and just getting through all the media attention he has been getting this past week, he has done a really good job. He said, don't worry about it. Worry about the next game. And that is a great mindset to have as a pitcher for this team. One other thing he said is he loves playing other teams. He does not, I think he doesn't mean enjoying practice very much, but playing other teams he does enjoy. Whether that is from the same city, from the same state, or different states. He enjoys seeing other teams and the competitiveness you can get from playing other teams. Cody, what do you think about that one?
Yeah, I think when Joe was talking about that in the interview, he was talking about, teams that he doesn't play every time. They play the Fargo teams, the Moorhead teams all the time. But when you get to play teams from the cities and, South Dakota.
Especially high-level teams.
Exactly.
All right, and that brings up Dick House. Kicks, fires Joe, and he'll punch that one foul. 0-1 count here. Another thing about Joe. What's another thing about Joe?
He loves Reese's.
Yep, I couldn't. We asked him what his favorite candy from the concessions was, and he said Reese's.
And also a fun fact about Joe is that we asked him if he would try cheeseburger soup, and he said no.
He said no,
which is very interesting.
And that's
disappointing.
That means that he's not open to new things. That's how I take it.
That is disappointing.
Maybe he is. I'm not sure.
I think it's something about being a lefty.
0-2 count to Joe. And he swings through it for a strikeout. That was a nice pitch by Joe there.
Another thing on that cheeseburger soup. I mean, if you're from North Dakota and, the long winter that we have, how do you not try cheeseburger soup? It's perfect on a cold day.
Well, maybe he hasn't had the right kind.
That could be.
I know Dickinson has a great cheeseburger soup.
It does. And this brings up Colin Wilson, the guy who made a great play back in the bottom of the second. Gould's also a big fan of rom-coms. Did you know that?
Rom-coms?
Yeah, I think his favorite movie of all time is that finds his own strike one is Dirty Dancing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what that means.
Dirty Dancing, and I think he also really likes La La Land.
What do you mean by that?
I think he just likes the romantic aspect of it. That's just who Joe is. That's what we got from our interview today. Now this is low 1-1 to Wilson.
He also does love those blue clouds that come in.
He does. He's not a big cumulonimbus guy, but cumulostratus is that's what you're looking for. That one misses 2-1. We got a good ball game here for you. It's 3-0, top of the third. Joe Gould is on the mound. What are your takes so far as we're a little over 20% into the game?
Well, Gunnar Majerus is doing it all for post 100 here.
That one
Maybe
misses
not
3-1.
so much defensively. I'd like to see more defense out of him. Be a little more defensively sound out there and left. But offensively, he's been doing great. Crushing balls.
Yes, he has been.
Coden, what do you think about that?
Kicks, fires, that one misses. Ball
comes down to
4.
clutch hitting. The Blues have more hits than the Stars, actually, but the Stars have 3 more runs, and that's because of one clutch hit. And one clutch hit can change a ball game.
Thank you, Coley.
Is that more hitting or pitching?
would say that's definitely more hitting.
And I have a question because you play college baseball. That's correct?
That's correct.
So when you swing and hit the ball, do you try to aim it?
Of course.
Okay.
You know, something that's become huge today is the shift, right?
Right, the shift.
And so if they're going to try and shift you.
What does that mean?
So the shift is when they move part of the infield over to the other part of the infield. Or it could be outfield too.
I thought that was banned.
It is banned to a certain extent. The second baseman or shortstop can actually play almost right behind second base.
And I'm going to pause you here because that brings up Kunza. And this was my prediction to get a home run. You know, he's hot from last night. Lost the off grand
just wants
slam.
to lock in here.
All right, we'll bring it back to young Corey. Do you want another trivia question?
Sure.
All right. That one misses. We got a 1-1 count. All right, let me bring up my list of trivia questions for you. So, who discovered the Red River and when? That pickoff move was unsuccessful.
I do not
Colston.
know. I do not know, Colton.
You're not sure? Well, in 1732, Pierre Gaultier de Varennes et de la Verdure, I think that's his name. That ball's chopped foul. 1-2 count. One more time. Pierre Gaultier de Varennes et de la Vérendrye founded the Red River. I think he was French. So now you know. What do you think about that information, Cody?
That's awesome. I'm going to be able to use that for the rest of my life, probably.
Thanks, Coney.
The 1-2 pitch.
Pickoff move, unsuccessful. And, you know, I think he might be a little scared of Kunza. What do you think?
Well, he's up 1-2. You know, he's trying to keep that runner at first close to the base. He's trying to get Kunza to chase.
That ball misses 2-2. And I have a question for all the viewers here watching at home. Just, you know, tune in with your answers. There's no wrong answer here. Why doesn't super glue stick to the inside of the bottle? I want to see some answers. That ball's driven right to Majerus and left. He'll make the play.
Majerus is just locked in today.
Yes, he is. 2 outs.
I mean, defensively, offensively, you don't have a better guy than that. What do you think about that, Callie?
I mean, that's a player that wants to be player of the game.
yes, he does. He wants a postseason.
Gus Warmeyer had the player of the game hat from the P tournament. Well deserved after pitching almost, I think, 5 innings.
And I think he will be coming into pitch today too.
I think you're right. And Gunnar is just someone that wants that hat, clearly.
I'll bring up Fredrickson. 2 outs, guy on first. 3-0 game. That ball will miss inside. So yeah, just let's hear what you think in the comments. Why? What was the question? Oh yeah, why doesn't super glue stick to the inside? That I've always wanted to know that. So maybe if somebody can enlighten me, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't have the answer to that one as well, Colton.
That ball is outside.
That is a hit and run. Has to be.
I don't think it was. Well, yeah.
He swung.
He did swing, and that was it was a successful stolen base.
Both Moorhead coaches aren't even close to the coach's box right now.
Let's go back to that view. Yeah. But, you know, if they can field foul balls hit their way, that will make up for it. But I haven't seen any of that yet. So, and that's always the key to the game with us. All right, Fredrickson, he's looking to deliver. Gould steps off.
While Gould steps off here, we just want to give a shout-out to board member 9.
Silent board member.
Silent board member, but he helps the staff in ways you can't imagine.
That ball is shot foul.
Great guy as well. If you haven't met board member 9, I suggest you meet him.
I've heard he's very good with the weather, too.
He is.
He can actually predict it.
Cozy, what do you think of board member 9?
Board member 9's great. He does so much for the organization, and he doesn't want any credit at all.
He's silent.
I also love to give a shout-out to our Grill Master Gould, also known as the president of Post 400.
I think he'd rather be known as Grill Master. And
I
that pickoff will hit the base, and it looks like he will advance to third. No other advancement. And that's going to be an error on Gould, but, you know, that's not the most costly. If we can get the guy here, it won't be too detrimental.
Yeah, you have to worry about the batter now.
Yep.
Trust your catcher to block the ball in the dirt, but also get the batter out.
Gould kicks, fires to Fredrickson. Foul ball. Looks like he got some contact.
If I'm Gould here, I'm going right back to that pitch.
Do you think that Grillmaster Gould and pitcher Gould are related?
I think so. I'm not sure how, but I do think they are related in some way, shape, or form.
And that ball is struck. Dahl gets on a knee, makes a play, gets him out. Great play to save a run there as we head to the bottom of the third. No runs once again.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Welcome back here to the top of the fourth. It's that scoreboard right there says something weird, but the scoreboard here is correct. It's 3-0, post 400. We're actually in the bottom of the third here. I don't know what I'm talking about. We got a couple comments here. Thoughts on Joe Gould? I think he's a stallion on the mound. I'm not sure what that means. If you're referring to him as a horse, I think he's a human out there. I think he's good. He's good. Looks like. Has anybody been playing golf this summer?
No.
I try to get out there, but I'm not very good.
Well, I'm not either, Colton. And, I just moved recently to Arizona.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. And we don't go outside when it's 115 degrees.
Right. And that one to Matt Bryan misses 1-0. How about you, Coasty?
I've not been golfing at all this year.
Okay.
But clearly, living in North Dakota, you're in the right place to golf, considering it's the most golf courses per capita.
All right. Looks like young Kobe. Who are your top 3 umps in the state of North Dakota?
That's a very good question.
Oh, and that is drilled down the line.
And that one will get by for a base hit. He's rounds hard.
That's a great job by the right fielder to cut that.
Great job from Matt Bryan. 2 for 2 so far today now.
He is really coming out of the slump strong. That brings up Colby Hansen. Colby is 1 for 30 lifetime on Magnitude Sports.
1 for 3? Or 30?
Sorry, 3. 1 for 3.
1 for 3
on MSPN.
Wow. That he's dropping one down to
beautiful.
hit, and it looks like he will. Nice play by the third baseman to make that, but still a successful out. We got a runner on second, 1 out. That brings up Pankratz, Gus Pankratz.
That's my guy right there.
All right, so back to you, young Kobe. Who are your top 3 umps in the state of North Dakota? You said Craig Ritchie. Sorry.
That is one of the top 3. Another one gotta be Pugliano.
The Pug Zone. And I'm gonna give your last one because I think I know what you're gonna say. Bama. he's an outstanding ump. He umps a lot of amateur baseball.
He was umping the previous doubleheader game. Sadly, we couldn't get him for these ones. But he umps almost every single one of our amateur games. And when I tell you I don't think I've had a game over 2 hours, I seriously mean it.
And he's all about pace of play.
Exactly.
He is, and that's what we like to see.
Making sure we hustle in and out, getting foul balls.
We're gonna have to skip around through the comment section. Looks like Mark Masters. That ball is
nice hit.
Looks like a base hit. I'm gonna hold him up at third. We got first and third here with 1 out. What did I just click? Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Mark Masters, about the super glue question. He thinks there's some sort of special material in the bottle allowing the super strong glue to not stick. That makes no sense. That's wrong.
What do you mean by that, Mark?
Yeah, that's just, you're going to have to, that's wrong. Young Kobe, another question for you. What do you think makes dip and dots so good? The dip or the dots? That's a good question.
Wow.
Very good question.
Good.
Runner's going to, looks like a hit and run. That one's popped up like a piece of popcorn. Pankratz has to get back. He will get back in time. All right, so it's just unsuccessful hit and run as that one was popped up. But looks like we only got 2 outs. Good hustle by Pankratz to get back.
What's the objective of a hit and run?
Well, so there's a guy on first, and there could be a guy on third, and we steal the guy because if it's a righty batting, that second baseman is going to go cover. So that opens up a big hole between the first and second baseman. So if we can, like you said, control where we're swinging, get it in there, he's on the move, put a ball on the ground, we can get him to third pretty easily. And that's the objective.
But wouldn't it be called an aim and run then?
It could be. Let me interrupt you. That one misses ball 1. Gunnar Majerus is 1 for 1 with a home run and 3 RBIs on the day. We got 2 guys on. Will he be 2 for 2 with 6 RBIs on the day?
What do you think about that, Cole?
I don't know.
Cole,
I think,
what do you think?
he's going to stick to his approach of drinking the Kool-Aid.
What does that mean?
So drinking the Kool-Aid is hitting the ball the other way. The more you go towards the line, the better. So,
okay.
Right up the middle.
And it looks like Demers, the catcher, is going to give some sort of signal to the players, and I'm not sure what he's doing there.
And that is one of the double jacks on the team.
Looks like, and that ball will sneak through. Majerus keeps his hot day going.
Clearly he wants the hat. Clearly.
He is looking for the hat.
Talk about hot.
Yep.
He is not even to the point where he's going to melt yet either.
Truman Weirmeyer says, haven't seen any bunts yet. Is either team even trying to win? You are wrong.
Well, Truman, you aren't watching the game.
Because they just bunted, and they did score off that bunt. So
you do your job, you can win ball games.
Exactly.
And, Truman, I think they've been studying a little bit of Jimmy Ball, clearly. I mean, I know you know firsthand what Jimmy Ball is, and I think that's perfectly executed Jimmy Ball right there.
What do you mean by that, Colin?
Well, Jimmy Ball is a bunch basically playing the small ball game.
Strike 2, 0-2 count here to Newhart.
Small ball is very underutilized, and I think it can be really used for a good way. And
Mark Masters just asked, could be controversial, who is the GOAT post 400 player? That ball's sculled. Looks like a base hit. He's rounding him, going home. Play at the plate. He will make it there. And looks like he will advance to third. That's a good base running. Good send by Coach Bryant. I think he wanted Newhart to go to second there, but he still scored a run, and that is okay. 5-0 here for the Stars.
The go to post for 100. That is a tough one. But if I had to give it to one person, I think it would be a guy named Andy Mock.
I completely agree. Well, I was going to give it to Eli Mock. But you know what? Let's just put it together. Shout out Jamie Mock for producing the two best post 400 players of all time.
Jamie Mock, also shout out to him in his weekly donation to Dakota Magic.
I've heard he is a top donator.
What
Bottom
a
of the
guy.
third here, 5-0, 0-0, first and third, 2 outs here on MSPN DTV. That brings up Chase Lura, and he will swing over that one for strike 1.
And that one just dropped right in there for that high strike.
Yeah, he was able to drop that high one in. It's good pitching. Good pitching there by Heinz. See, Chase Lura here does not wear batting gloves. Coley and Jake, what do you guys think about that?
It's a bold move. I do like it. Depends on the grip you have. You don't want too tight of grip on that bat.
No.
But if you could feel the ball a little better and feel your swing a little better, I think it's the way to go.
What about you over there?
For me, my hands get pretty sweaty really fast, so I'm someone that needs batting gloves. I also get blisters very fast. So, good for him, but I don't think I could do it.
Okay, thank you. It looks like Truman Wehrmeyer wants to shout out Ben Dawson as the greatest post 100 player of all time. And I think he's up there. I think he might be the best coach. Playing-wise, he's probably top 5. But coach, he's clearly top 1.
Top 2, he learns a lot from Coach F. Fickner.
He does.
And it's a It's a race for number 1 right now.
That brings up a full count. So that run at first will be going in motion here. And I think that's why, pitching has been so strong this year for Pulse 400 because, at all levels they have an elite pitching coach.
They do. And, I mean, it is showing tonight as they are shutting out Moorhead through three innings so far. Got a bug in your throat there, Colton?
Yeah. I just read a good comment. So that payoff pitch will be foul. Yeah, it was a good comment. All right, Cody, I got another question for you. And this is to all you hockey fans. The first ever hockey game, what was the puck made out of? First ever hockey game. That's going to miss ball 4, load him up.
Well, excuse my French here, Colton, but I think it was dog crap. Or horse crap, maybe.
What do you think?
I would guess a rock.
It was actually cow poo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was right on the nose.
More it was frozen. Frozen, so solidified.
Well, I mean, they are on ice, so I can imagine.
Looks like Hugh says that Coach Fick would have analyzed his commentary as not casual, and that's good to hear. Looks like Stein will swing through that one for strike 1. Bases loaded here. A chance for Fargo Post 400 to really do some damage and open this game up. Open it up like a book. That one will miss low ball 1.
What kind of book?
Nonfiction.
I'm a nonfiction kind of guy myself.
Me too.
What about you, Colin?
Agreed.
That one will be grounded to short. And he'll make it. It'll be a close play over there at second, but he'll get him. He'll get him out. So they got another 2 runs there. It brings it to 5-0. And we'll see you in the top of the 4th on MSPN DTV. They totally heard that piss on it.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber teen accounts. I was able to set up a teen account for Yaya and she requested her own ride. She was able to get to her destination and I was able to take the kids to the doctor and Don was able to take DJ to his basketball practice.
Add your teen to your Uber account today.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to MSPN DTV. We got the top of the 4th here. We got a 5-0 ball game, and it looks like Big Gus Weremeyer is coming in. And I think, as whoever said that in the comment, I think he is a stallion. Wouldn't you agree there, Colsey?
Absolutely, Colton.
Mark Masters asked if there's any return to coaching in the foreseeable future for any of you guys, and I'm going to give that a no. What about you?
No, I'll probably lean towards
umping.
That's not umping, but I mean, it depends what happens.
Okay.
Graduating college this year. If we get a job lined up, probably not. But if we're still looking, it's always a fun time coaching.
Right, and it's just me and Corey in the booth as Jake just stepped out for a little bit. So we got Gus Weremeyer. He's pitching to number 11. And this is Carter. We're on a first name basis now, Carter and I, because I cannot really see how to read his last name. Hootery. That's what we're gonna go with. It looks like Clyde. Clyde's asking, as former coaches and players, what is our favorite baseball snack? Personally, a fan of pumpkin seeds. Is there? I would say my favorite snack is Wins. Wouldn't you agree? I'll eat Wins for breakfast, like Jameis Winston.
Jameis Winston. That's a very good answer.
Strike 2 there for Weremeyer. What's your favorite snack?
I mean, when I was younger, it was, probably classic seeds. But
I was never a big seed guy there, Cozy.
Neither was I. But there's nothing like a.
That ball is grounded to second. Dahl will make the play. We got one out. Good start there for Gus.
I'm someone that doesn't eat a ton during baseball games. But
yeah, are you a post-game eater?
I'd rather eat post-game.
Okay, and that's like where you get your half-price appetizers.
Right.
Okay.
At Applebee's, shout out again.
Looks like we were right with the hootery. Ooh, and that ball.
Ouch.
Oh, that'll get
Ouch.
Jack Demers.
Oh, and you think that's personal?
Gus and Demers are good friends. Could it be personal? I think if Gus gets him one more time, I want to see him. I want to see Demers charge. I want to see a brawl between Gus and Demers.
And in history, Gus has been a little wild.
Andrew Whirlinger, welcome in. As Gus kicks and fires. Looks like another bunt here. And that's going to pop foul, and that'll be strike one. Whirlinger says there's been a lot of controversy regarding the LeBron James-Bronny situation. In your opinion, who would make the greatest all-time father-son duo in the history of Post 400? I'm going to give that one to Brad and Ethan Claus. I think they got that fire and electricity. Between those two, so.
Gus gets ahead, 0-2.
That one misses wide, 1-2. We're going to welcome back to the booth Jake.
Thank you, Colton. I had to go deal with some administration stuff.
We're going to get a lot of that's awful, boo, and that's awful. And I see what they're talking about.
What's so awful?
That's a catchphrase of Ethan Claus, a.k.a. Electro Gordon. But, I would have to think that that's probably the best father-son duo. 2-2 count here.
For the lefty.
That one will be popped up like a piece of popcorn. Bryant calls it. It looks like he'll retire Jack Tompkins there. So one of the two Jacks was successful.
Well, Colton, I'm sorry I missed this, but how did the guy on first get on base?
Jack Demers was hit by a pitch.
Ooh, not a walk.
Not a walk.
As we discussed with good old Gus before the game.
Jack Gould said, "What are we wearing tonight, boys?" Well, we got to be professional, so we are wearing dress pants and khakis. We had dress shirts on, but we went to the white tank tops. I think they're also formerly known as wife beaters. I don't really like that name.
I like to go with white lovers.
Yeah, I agree. That ball's grounded to Dahl at second. He's going to go the easy way. Bryant, and that was a quick inning there for the Stallion Gus. And that's 0-0. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth here on MSPN.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Like nowhere else.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on.
Welcome back, everybody, to NSPN. This is in the bottom of the fourth inning. We got a 5-0 ball game. Post 400. The Stars are leading. And this has been a great game. It's been quick. I think we're probably going to avoid. The fireworks, the nighttime fireworks here. This game has got a pretty good pace going on. That was a good throw there by Demers. Looks like he's not too shaken up by the.
Well, Colton, going into this bottom of the fourth inning.
Looks like Coach Bryant's picking something up there.
5-0 Stars. You're looking to extend on that lead here, leading off.
I would think so.
For Ethan.
All right, so going back to the fireworks. It looks like that'll be a strike one. Did you guys know that the first fireworks were invented in 200 BC in ancient China to ward off evil spirits? Coney, what do you think about that one?
It's certainly interesting. Did it work?
I guess you're going to have to ask those guys. Looks like that is ball one, 1-1. And it looks like here we have a special guest coming for this bottom of the fourth inning. We have that ball's popped up foul. 1-2 count. It is Jack Gould. Jack, welcome to the broadcast here. How are you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. I'm a little winded. Just ran up to the press box right here. Kind of slipped on the steps, but.
So you're tired from running up about 20 steps?
Yeah.
Do you think we need to pick up the conditioning here at Post 400?
You know, perchance.
You can't just say perchance.
Maybe.
That ball will be chopped to shortstop. Wilson, he'll make the strong throw.
Good play, good play.
Good play over there by Kunz, too. We got one out.
But yeah, I think we do maybe 10 sprints after a practice.
All right, catch your breath a little bit, man. You're
Sorry
good.
about that. But
that will bring up the top of the order, Matt Bryant. Matt is currently 2 for 2 on the night with 2 singles.
And that brings him up to 4 for 6 all time on MSPN, I believe. And he looked to square the bunt, but that one will miss. Ball one. So, Mr. Gould, we have a couple questions here for you.
Yes, sir.
So, what did you think about that one?
Well, first off, what did you think about your brother's performance tonight?
You know, I thought got a guy on base. It was a little rough, but got out of it with the good defensive plays.
Okay. And I was going off of your brother's performance. I heard he was on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo. Did you get a chance to listen to that interview?
I did watch that.
What did you think about your brother's answers?
He sounded very determined. He was
determined.
Very knowledgeable.
He was.
They even complimented his
correct.
ability
to
answer.
Fouled him down. Off his foot.
Rough. That's gotta hurt.
Have you ever fouled one off your foot?
No. But if I did, I would.
You've never fouled a ball off your foot?
No, sir.
Never, ever?
Nope.
Have you?
I have.
Mm-hmm. I have.
That's probably just because I'm not as good as Jack.
It's true.
Solid
contact,
You make solid contact. Mm-hmm. I just make weak contact.
I just foul balls off, not off myself.
So I'm going to ask you a question here. Going from Minnesota and Moorhead, that ball is struck to center. Drop center. It looks like he's 3 for 3.
Wow. Sign the bat.
Hot.
He's going to have to be signing a bat.
Sign that bat.
Stay hot.
What does that mean there, Jack? Yeah, he might melt, but. So what does sign the bat mean?
Well, we have a thing here at Post 400.
Okay.
If you go 3 for 3, get 3 hits, get to sign that bat.
Okay.
Can you go 3 for 4 and still sign it?
Yes.
What about 3 for 5?
Yep. And
what about 4? Is there a separate bat for 4?
Just as long as you get 3 or more hits.
It's a 3 plus.
3 plus,
okay.
yes.
There's not a lot of conditions. Okay. Mm-hmm. One more question. So going from Minnesota, pickoff moves unsuccessful, across the Red River to Fargo, North Dakota, there might be an elevation difference. Do you think that affects Moorhead coming into tonight?
Maybe a little bit. I think by the river, it's just a little rough over there. Maybe it goes out.
What do you mean by rough? You're saying like we're talking. Oh, the runner's going.
Runner goes
and he'll make it there. Stolen base.
Wow. Great jump there.
So Jack.
So do you mean like we're talking from 1,009 to maybe 1,003 hectopascals of pressure, and that 6 hectopascal will make a difference?
Yeah, that hectopascal difference is
6.
It's a 6 difference.
And
Does
that
number
is
on the-
significant, as that one's fouled. Strike one.
Well, Jack, you currently just graduated, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And what are your plans for next fall?
You know, gonna go to University of Wisconsin-Madison for political science. You know.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Looking forward to it.
When do you plan to go there?
In the fall.
What do you mean by that?
You know, late August, maybe the 20th, something like that.
Oh, nice. Good for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we wish you all the best. And we got a question here from Mark Masters. Did the grill master genes get passed down to you? Are you good on the grill?
I am, actually.
Have you ever grilled?
Yes, I work for Fargo Area Sports.
Strike two.
In the spring with Scott Travenhoff.
Okay.
Fargo Area Sports. I haven't
Up
heard of
at
that
Daleton.
What city are they based out of?
The Fargo Moorhead area.
Okay. Okay. And runner is going, and that's popped up like a piece of popcorn. And he'll make the play. He'll look to second, but he won't get there. So it looks like we just got 2 outs. Runner on second here on MSPND TV. It's not biometric pressure, whoever's talking. It's barometric.
Check that.
But, yeah, we're at about 1,009 hectopascals.
Yeah, Heffrey's got to get it right
normal.
before he asks the question.
Yeah, biometric pressure. I mean, I don't know what that means. Do we have a top 3 list of Post 400 coaches? I think every coach that's been through Post 400 is on that list. That one's coming over our head. Uh-oh, watch out. That'll be strike one.
You know, top 3 coaches of Post 400 history. That is a tough one.
There's
you
been
have
too
to
many.
throw Jeff Fickner up there.
Well, of course.
I mean, obviously in the top 3. I would also. Ooh, that is hard.
Yeah, well, we can skip this question.
No, I'll answer this. You know.
Would you put yourself up there?
I can't do that.
Pankratz will drive, and he will find the gap for a single, and Matt Bryan is flying home. That'll make it 6-0.
I do want to put Matt Peck up there.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Great guy.
He just created this program, and it wouldn't be what it is today without him.
So, Jack, we were asking a lot of players pregame, what's your favorite cloud condition to play in?
I'm gonna have to go hail. It kind of toughens you up a little bit.
Temperature in Kelvin. I'll find that for you. Hail.
Hail.
What
it has
size?
to be sunny though.
Golf ball, nickel, dime.
I feel like golf balls. It's a little too rough. You know, you might confuse it with the actual baseball, but maybe like a nickel.
It looks like we are 26 degrees Celsius, so that'll put us at about 309 Kelvin.
So, Jack, this is your third year now of Post 400 baseball.
Yes, sir.
What would your top 3 coaches be?
Top 3 coaches? That's a hard one.
And remember that 3 of them are in the booth with you right now.
That's true. You know, number 1, I think I'm gonna have to go Kobe Sen. Just
who?
Who is that?
Kobe Sen, the oldest Sen.
You mean Coney Sen?
Coney.
No, I think it's young.
Young Kobe.
There it is.
Young Kobe Sen.
He'll get on with the walk.
You know, he coached me for my first year on the Comets, second year on the Astros. Really saw me through tough times.
Looks like we got a mound visit here brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know, second, I'm gonna have to go Tyler Euchstead.
Good
Great
answer.
guy.
Good
Great
answer.
guy. You know, he was my first year at the Comets. You know, really just taught me how to respect the game.
I got a question for you, Jack. Here, this was, you know, I put out a poll the other day. We got about 14 million comments, and the top one was, why are we living in three-dimensional space? Why aren't we 4 or 5? Do you have an answer for me?
Wow, that's a
political science major.
It's a little rough. I would
Just
have
give
to
us
say
your best guess.
I think it's
Ooh,
ball high.
Majerus, he's coming in 2 for 2,
look at
4
that.
RBIs.
Jack's coming off for our job.
Yeah. Hey, you just answered the questions.
Sorry
man.
about that, guys.
All right.
I think it's just because, you know, our creator, God maybe, he loves the game of baseball.
Just be a little less controversial in that.
Sorry about that.
That one will get up the middle, and he'll make the play.
Universe. I think the universe just loves baseball.
I'm going to cut you off here,
Sorry
and we'll
about
see
that.
you in the top of the 5th with Jack Gould, special guest. Thank you. You're watching MSPND TV.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 34.
Welcome back here to the broadcast. We got a question here. Colton, do you believe that 0 is a real number? That's kind of a complicated question. 0 is definitely a real thing. It depends on what kind of mathematical operation you're doing to it. Then it might not be real.
Well,
Jack, what do you? Oh, Jake, you go.
I believe it is a real number, and the only reason is I get reminded every day I look at the amount of girls I talk to.
But so
it's 0.
So if you're talking to a girl, that number doesn't exist, right?
It's 0.
So 0 doesn't exist.
But it does.
Okay.
Because there's nothing.
Interesting. Where my kicks fires? Strike 1 for the Stallion.
Jack, what do you have to say about that?
Great starting pitch. About 0?
Yeah.
I think that 0, it's nothing.
Could be indeterminate.
That's true.
So is it a number?
That
I
ball
think it's a number.
Driven foul.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters. It matters.
It does.
Whether it's real or not, it matters.
Think about 0 plus 2, still 2.
Okay, what about 0 times 2?
That's true.
What about 0 to the second power? So you got to consider everything. And we just want to give you a piece of advice here. We're getting a little off track here. 0-2 count, misses wide. Don't underestimate yourself, Jack. Okay. Going into your next stage of life, you are more capable than you think. And we were given that quote, earlier today, and
it really hits home.
It's a good quote.
Thank you.
And that's foul ball, I believe. Gus, menacing, delivers. That'll bounce at about 58 feet.
Well, I think Gus was confused there, trying to play some cricket with the batter there, but the batter did not want
Have you ever played cricket?
I have not. I've caught a few.
I haven't done either. I don't like crickets. I don't not like the game cricket, and that one's fouled off. No play there.
Cricket makes some weird noises. I'm not a fan of that.
Who discovered 0? I have no idea.
Maybe a guy named 0.
And remember, if you guys have any questions, we'll do our best to answer. We always welcome questions to the broadcast.
And we also just want to say thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It is a great game.
That ball's
driven
foul.
Driven foul. Into the bullpen.
Oh, question for you, Jack. Why is it called a bullpen?
Bullpen.
And why is it called a dugout?
I assume because most dugouts got a little lip
dugout,
to it. Kind of
but this
dugout.
one isn't. So maybe it should be called something else.
Maybe we should change it to the flat out.
And that ball is popped up like a piece of popcorn.
Speaking of dugouts,
easy out.
What do you guys think about the recent painting of our post 400 dugouts?
Well, they must have hired Picasso to come do that because it is top notch.
Really?
You can't see it from our view, but let me tell you, it is immaculate.
And real quick, we have been live for an hour, 14 minutes, and 25 seconds. That'll be strike 1. So, yeah, it's just been an hour, 20. Well, time of game, that's a different story. That's an hour and 18 minutes and 12 seconds. Nice pitch by Gus Wehrmeyer. That'd be 0-2 now.
Well, Craven.
Is there a time limit on the game?
We do not have a time limit. We go until the deep darks of the night.
It could be fireworks.
What a
and
play.
did you see? Oh, we got to go to the other. Good play there by the coach. And that is what you're looking for to start a rally. The coach is making plays. That means that everybody else is involved. And
My
I'm happy to
worry
see
there,
that.
Colton, is he came out of the coach's
did,
box to come
but
field that.
That's true, and that one misses.
But
1-2.
that is also attacking the baseball, which you need to do. He's showing his guys how to field.
We're up to an hour, 19 minutes, 45. Make that 46. Make that 47 seconds. Thank you. That ball is driven, base hit over to Majerus. And looks like we got some action here, and that brings up number 7, Cullen Wilson. That was a nice base hit there by Dick House.
Well, Jack, have you and the Comets played Moorhead yet this year?
Yes, we have. We played their Moorhead Golds, their Class B team.
And how did that go?
We did
pick up unsuccessful.
I believe we split. Won the first game, or lost the first game, won the second game. It's a close game, the second game. Craig Ritchie and Bama were umping.
So you got a good crew.
Yeah. Oh, no. We called them
Hall
the
of
A-team.
Fame umpires.
It was a good time.
That one finds the zone, strike one.
Good pitch by Gus.
And Jack, I have another quick, fun trivia question for you. Fireworks. What color of firework is the rarest?
The rarest? I'm gonna
there is a firework that we still are not sure how to make, because that one misses 1-1. Because when you combine the ingredients, the chemicals together, they melt at a high temperature.
Wow.
What color is that?
That's a tough one.
Just think about what color you don't often see in fireworks.
I'm gonna go black.
You had the first 2 letters correct. Now find the zone 1-2.
Let's go blue.
Blue is the correct
You
answer.
are spot on with
Thank you.
that one.
You looked that up. Blue fireworks are rare because when you make the color blue, they melt. Just I just wanted you guys to know that. It's a fun fact.
It's a very fun fact.
Pick off move
Oh,
and
he
let's.
got him. No, bad throw.
Bad.
It was a good move, bad throw. $1 million move, 10-cent finish.
I love this.
I like that one.
I just made that one up on the spot.
Colton, you're great at your job. Well
you.
done, CA.
Thanks, JB. And if you guys are worrying about where Coney is, he will be here later.
Well, Jack, as we get 2 outs in this top of the 5th inning, we also just want to say thank you for your time out of your day to come up here and chat with us. Really talk the game of baseball.
Of course.
And behind the scenes of baseball as
And
well.
I got one more question. Brings up Drake Kunza. He hit a walk-off grand slam last night.
Yep.
That maybe is what they need to get going. 6-0, make it 6-2. It's not walk-off, but it'll do damage. Pick-off move, unsuccessful.
Well, it's
I'll get you the
unsuccessful
idea.
when the batters or the runner on first is already leaning towards first. That's when you know you have him.
Yeah. All right, Jack. If you could listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be?
It's a rough one.
That ball's driven. Arena
Play
scoops
ball.
it up.
Way to
Makes
go.
the throw. We got 3 outs. So quickly answer this question, please.
I'm gonna have to go. Stacy's Mom by Fountains of Wayne.
That's a great song.
Great
Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you,
You
boys.
have a wonderful day.
You too.
And we will guys see you later on MSPN.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids, and it's really
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash.
MSPN Digital Television is your home this summer for each of your local area teams, including the Fargo Post 400 Stars and Comets, West Fargo Patriots, and Dakota Fusion Soccer. MSPN will be your home for exclusive coverage of the 2024 State AA Legion Baseball Tournament. And it doesn't stop there. We wrap it up with the 2024 Central Plains Regional Tournament that will lead one lucky team to Shelby, North Carolina. So jump in for the ride this summer right here.
Welcome back, everybody. We got breaking news here out of the MSPN press box. Looks like the barometric pressure has dropped from 1,009 to 1,008 hectopascal. So
And that is what I felt a little earlier.
So the ball will be traveling a little farther, and I really hope that the players can adjust to this sudden drop.
Well, Colton, how do you think this umpire crew has done tonight?
Excellent. Excellent job, especially the field ump after taking that ball off the face, I believe. He just that's a testament to his toughness. And just a shout out to all umps, all local youth umps and national youth umps. They don't get paid enough.
They do not, and they do a great job.
They do. And that ball is traveled to right center. It's a warm up, so it doesn't matter.
Get the bad ones out of the way is what I like to say.
That's what I like to say on the driving range, but it doesn't work for me. All right, Caden Newharth coming up, bottom of the 5th inning here on MSPN DTV. Man. That ball will find the zone, strike one. I'll get you the other view here.
And welcome back, Mr. Young Kobe.
Thank you.
How did you think Jack did?
Very well. Those are some professional answers. It's something you need if you're going into political science studies.
Very, very true.
What are your thoughts on University of Wisconsin-Madison?
I mean, as a huge Vikings fan, not a huge, and a Cubs fan, not a huge fan of Wisconsin. Milwaukee and Green Bay.
I agree.
Good for him,
That's
but
a
I'm not a
strikeout.
fan.
And what makes you a Cubs fan?
Shout out to my dad.
Not a lot of Cubs fans anymore. It's just more of a Cubs watcher.
It's a dying breed.
It's hard. It's hard to be a fan of them.
Chase Lure comes up, Mr. No Batting Gloves. It looks like we have a new pitcher. We probably had him for a while here. And that's Carter Kurz. And that one will find the zone, strike one.
We are sorry to inform our viewers, but Mr. Caden Graff will not be joining us tonight.
He would be a great special guest, but he just recently got engaged, and I think he's spending time with his fiance. Good for him.
What a guy.
That one will miss. Ball one. 1-2 count here to Lura. I'm not sure to answer that question there, Wilma. Ooh, that one dusted him off the plate. 2-2 count. All right. That one will be fouled off. 2-2 still.
Well, Cody, I just want to ask you this. Do you prefer your baseball glove on your right hand or your left hand?
I'm going to have to go left.
Why?
I'm right-hand dominant.
3-2.
So I want my glove on my left hand so I'm able to throw the ball with
Okay,
my right
but
hand.
wouldn't it make sense?
What does that mean?
Okay.
It means, I don't know. It feels better to use my right hand
That
than
one's
left.
chopped. Will Wilson make the play? Yes, he will. Nice play over there by the shortstop. We got 2 outs here.
Well, colonoscopy, have you ever used your left hand to throw a baseball?
I have.
How did that work out for you?
Not very good.
Why?
Just can't control it.
I have another question for you here. How many Badgers, on average, would equal the weight of an average horse? Random question here, as we have a nice mountain visit brought to you by Applebee's.
I'm going to guess 78.
Very close. The answer was 69.
Wow.
Or 70. Nice. And I got one more question for you. We submitted a poll a couple weeks ago, got a couple million answers. This was a nice one. How do you handcuff a one-armed man? We've gave you time to prepare for this one, so we better have a good answer.
CA, my best guess would be to the leg or the hip. Handcuff it to the hip. There's a lot of great technology out there
How
these
would
days.
you handcuff? Use a handcuff.
Well, you cuff
Get
the
around
one
the
hand
hip.
and then probably use a rope or a belt or something.
I don't get your meaning there. Hudson Stein back in the box.
I'll miss 1-0. We cannot interview the coaches in between innings like they do in college.
Our technology is just not that efficient.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Yeah. Will we be seeing Chayton Sen in the booth tonight? No, he's a little too camera shy for this. He's not a big audio.
But we'll give a shout out to Chayton Sen. He is really leading that Merchants team in amateur baseball right now.
And the post 400 comments.
I agree.
That is another foul ball. Strike 2. Oh, my bad. Wrong. Whoops. There we go.
Check that.
Check that. That one will miss. 2-2 count.
A lot of twos up there.
Yeah. It's been an hour, 31 minutes, and 31 seconds.
Now
And that ball is
33.
driven. Make the play over there at second. Nice play by Foster. We got another quick inning for you. We're heading to the top of the sixth. 6-0 game here on MSBN GT.
Who just picked up Buffalo Wild Wings Go? The Hankster! Hank! What?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go.
Yeah, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go. Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go?
Jimmy already got B-Dubs.
Okay, Jimmy already got B-Dubs Go delivered, but did he get 6 free wings?
Yeah.
No! That's why I love bourbon barbecue wings!
Wow. That was something.
You didn't like it.
No.
I mean, I used to sing on cruises.
What made you stop?
The cruises. Bourbon barbecue wings!
MSPN Digital Television is
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the
Welcome back, everybody. We have a new pitcher. Caden Newharth is on the mound.
You don't see that one out.
No, you don't. We want to give a shout out to Nick. Thank you for tuning in. Jack Gould, thank you for having me in the booth. Great group of guys. Thank you. Do we have any soccer games in the Metro tonight? I don't think the Dakota FC Fusion is playing. We can look around. We can see if we can get you some scores there, Craven.
Craven, you know, I've been checked out on soccer for a couple days ever since Team USA got kicked out of the Euros. We don't want to get into that between poor play and reffing in that game. Just not a great game to see as a fan of the United States.
And it looks like we got Ben Frederickson here coming to bat, number 25, against Newharth, and he is ready early. He's got the glove up, and he is ready to go early. And you like to see that. You really do.
That just shows determination right there.
All right, let's watch. That one will be chopped foul. And I don't know about you. I don't know if the sun's getting low, but looks like the field's a little red to me.
Well, see, I see perfectly fine. I just think you need to take off those red-tinted sunglasses you have on your face.
That ball is chopped. And it looks like it'll sneak foul. And it looks like, oh my, yeah. My bad. It looks like my red-tinted sunglasses really did work.
Well, Nick, now that you're joining us in the comments, I would like to ask you about your trip to Germany. I heard you were there. How was the beer? How are the adult beverages in Germany, and how was your flight back? Please let us know, as we have an 0-2 count. Ball inside. That one just missed the puck zone there. Frederickson steps back for the 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Looks like that's a strikeout for Newharth. It looks like Nick responded and said that lots of good pubs. I don't know if they're called pubs in Germany, but that's okay. The flight was a bit rocky, capital R, but the adult beverages soothed him. And that's what you got to do. You know, if you're scared of turbulence, you got to find a way to mask that fear. We got ball one. Don't count.
What does he mean by rocky? There's no rocks in the air that high.
Well, it's capital, so I think he was like the movie. Like his pin is getting punched.
Oh.
That'll miss. 2-0.
That sure makes sense there.
Yeah. What's your favorite Rocky movie?
I gotta go with the original. Rocky 1.
That'll go up the middle. Dahl on a knee makes the play. Good throw.
Great defense. That's just being defensively
That's defensively sound in a defensive aspect of a defensive fashion.
By a defensive player?
By a defensive player.
Well, young Kobe, how do you think the old post 400 player Jack Demers is going to do here?
I think Caden Newhart's going to get him.
Strike one on the outside corner.
Caden looks really locked in on the bump.
What do you mean by get him?
I think get him out.
Oh, I didn't know if you meant take him out, get him out, or get him
Just
back.
kind of tag him like a game of tag. That one will find the zone too. Nice pitch there by Newhart.
Now that is pounding the zone.
What does that mean?
You just throw a lot of strikes.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
That one is popped backwards. Foul ball.
I think Jack's problem there is he wasn't really aiming.
Well, he might have been aiming to go backwards because he just didn't like what he was looking with.
You could be right. You could be right.
Time of game here. We've got an hour, 37 minutes, and 12 seconds. Make that 15 seconds. We got a 1-2 count here to Jack Demers. Caden Newhart is on the bump. We got a 6-0 ball game for you. Top of the 6 on July 4th Eve, also known as July 3rd. And that one is driven in the air. Hansen coming in. Dahl going back. Hansen calls it. Makes the play, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for Newhart. We're going to see you guys in the bottom of the 6 on MSPN UD
TV.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Welcome back to the bottom of the 6. We got a question on any movie recommendations from Mark Masters. I don't know if he was asking us, but we're going to... My personal favorite in the last couple of years, Madam Web. That's a good movie.
You know, I also like the VeggieTales movie. That is a great one. Or the Minions.
Yeah.
Minions, you can't go wrong with those.
I'm a fan of Star Wars.
Yellow, orange, green.
I don't like the original or the 1, 2, 3 trilogies, but this last trilogy, especially the last episode with Rey, really good.
I agree. I think the 7th one's the best.
Yeah.
Craven Moorhead.
Speaking
that
of
was a good
Star
take.
Wars.
He really spit on that thing. I agree. He did crush that ball. Pakpua is what they call it now.
I have no idea what that means, but
Neither do I, but it's what those young folks say nowadays.
Tony Hawk. Hawk Tony.
Jake and CA. Who are your favorite Star Wars characters?
I really like Jar Jar Binks.
That is a good one. I do like that one. I am a true...
I also like Yoshi. Wait, no, wrong universe.
Yep, come on now. Well, I was going to say Rocket, but again, wrong universe.
He's a good one.
Yes. Love a Rocket. If you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, highly check that one out.
If you like Guardians of the Galaxy, you'll love Madam Web.
But if we're talking just strictly Star Wars, we have to go with the one and only Luke Skywalker.
Overrated.
I don't think he's that significant.
What do you mean by that, young Colin.
I don't think he's the best character.
And who is your favorite?
General Grievous. Very underrated.
I think Ray would take both of them down. And who's the guy that
Ray would take her master?
Looks
Luke
like we
down?
got somebody dropped that. And that ball is driven to third. Looks like Dahl's hustling it out, and they'll make the play over there. Third baseman Frederickson. We got one out. Who's the guy from the good trilogy, the Stormtrooper that used Finn? Is it Finn?
Yep, it's Finn.
Finn, yeah, he's a good character.
Finn
Very
McMissile?
Very good. Nope,
No,
that's Cars.
Another
That's Cars.
universe. I'm sorry. Check that. Matt Bryant looking to go 4 for 4 on the night.
That will bring him up to what is it, 6 for 8 all time?
No, I think it's 3 for 5.
That'll be ball 2. 2-0 count here to Matthew Bryant. So your name is Jake Bryant, correct?
That is correct.
Is there any relation between you two?
As of last night, I found out he is my brother.
Oh, well, congrats.
Oh, he could beat this.
Will he get there?
No.
No, he won't.
Not even close.
That'll be 2 outs. He did not inherit your speed.
No, he should have lost that helmet a little sooner.
Yep.
That helmet really slows you down.
And that'll bring up number 2, Colby Hansen. And that brings me over to you, Cozy. Do you like his spelling of his name?
Not a fan.
Why is that?
You know, why go long when you can just go short, right?
True. Shorter is better.
Well,
that one will miss. Ball 1.
And Colby Hansen, the batter right now, is not generally the 2-hitter. He usually bats 3 for the Stars. The 2-hitter is out with a broken thumb.
And we
not
will be,
sure how that happened, but we will find out in the 7th
We will
inning.
be interviewing him in the next half inning, so stay tuned. We have an interview with Colby. Hello.
This one has a chance.
And it is gone. Goodbye.
And that is what they call a 4-base hit.
And that'll bring it to 7-0. Man, when he hits them, he can really drive them a long ways.
It is his night.
Hey, Colby, it's your night.
Second 4-base hit of the night.
Second.
The Stars are cooking right now.
What are they cooking? I'm getting hungry.
Cooking up runs. Maybe they get some cheeseburger soup after.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yes, it does.
Do you think that left fielder's okay? I don't think he saw the fence there.
Did he run into the fence?
He did. Just hammered that thing.
Oh, no. You hate to see that.
I don't know what was hit harder. The left fielder, left fielder by the fence there, or the ball by the bat.
You know, I would think the high fives going into the dugout are harder. But we'll have to see. We'll interview Mr. Caleb Christensen, and we'll get a lot of inside information.
And that is a knock to left
That is
field.
another
Check
base
that
hit.
right field.
Base hit for who is that?
One of the 3 Gus's on the team.
Oh, that's Pancrats. Yep. Base hit. We got 7-0 ball game here in the bottom of the 6th after that. After that home run there by Mr. Hansen. And that was, very, very much like Chad Hansen. That was a Chad Hansen-esque fly ball. Ball 1.
Colton, what are your thoughts on Anakin Skywalker?
Hello. That ball is driven.
That has a chance.
And nice play by the left fielder. And we'll get to that with our new special guest on top of the 7th on MSPN.
DTV.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate.
Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning here at Starling Bank.
We have a new pitcher for you, Ashton Arenas, and we have a special guest in the broadcast booth. Welcome, Caleb Christensen. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, I'm just player in the 400 stars. Got injured. No, not playing no more.
Why?
Broke my thumb.
Why?
Just felt like it.
What happened?
I was tagging somebody at second base, and he slid into my hand.
Were you playing tag?
I was not.
Did you get the guy out?
I did not.
Well, that sounds like a waste of time.
Yeah.
It was.
So, what is your name?
My name is Caleb Christensen.
Caleb, sorry about that.
CC to you guys, actually.
CC. I can go by that. That's easy to remember. CC, can you bring me around this infield, as it looks like it changed a little bit here for Post 100?
Ethan Dahl did move to third base as Ashton Arenas came to pitch. And now Matthew Bryant is still at shortstop, and Colston Sen is at second base.
I'm at the outfield.
Outfield, yeah. Same as it was before.
And we have a comment here from Mike Mason. And before the game, we did ask him about a score prediction. And he said 7-1 Stars. And he's looking pretty well right now. And I'm give him credit. It takes talent to do that.
Do you think he's a time traveler?
I don't know if that's possible. Hello, that ball is driven by number 12, Austin Schwartz, coming into the game. That'll be a single. Nice play by the right fielder to cut it off. So, CC, that's your nickname, correct?
Yes, it is.
What does that stand for?
My name, my initials.
What's your name?
Caleb Christensen.
Oh.
Does it stand for carbon copy as well on an email?
I don't believe so.
What about closed captions?
Nope.
Okay. What about Coastal Carolina?
I hear that's pretty good college.
Okay. Okay. All right, we got a guy on first. We got one out. Nobody out. Ooh, and we just got a hit by pitch. So we got first and second, nobody out.
Well, Colton, as one of my old teammates used to say, if you're going to walk a guy, you might as well stick him right in the back.
What do you mean?
Hit him.
Okay. Do you agree with that, Christensen?
I do agree with that.
If you're going to walk a guy, might as well stick him. Make it hurt.
So, Cable, when you're hitting, do you aim or do you just hit the ball?
I hit the ball.
Does that work for you?
It did. When I
That'll
played.
be ball one.
Do you have any intentions on playing again?
I do. You know, doctor said 3 weeks, 4 weeks still.
When did you say that?
About a week ago, maybe.
So 2 to 3 weeks, probably.
So
okay.
3 to 4 minus 1. Carry the 3. You add the 4. You're looking at about 2 weeks left. 2.5.
Yeah,
maybe
2.5, 3, 3.5.
Good quick math.
Thank you, Colton. I did that all in my head.
And he's going to drop the bunt, and that's going to go right behind him for what I believe is strike 2. Looks like we're playing for a run or two.
Sorry, folks. We got a little distracted up here. There's a new catcher in the game for Post 100. We did not notice. We're looking up the name right now. Apparently, it's Blake Chase. He's in white.
That ball will be stung to second. Colson Sen will make the play, and that's the only play he'll get at second. So we got first and third now with one out.
Way to get an out there by Colson Sen.
True. You're kind of obstructing my view here, Jake.
What are you talking about? You can see the field great.
That'll bring up number 17.
And folks, I just want to say thanks for tuning in tonight to MSPM DTV. But also, I want to tell you guys, fans are awesome tonight. They have been cheering the people on, have been just a great scene all around for this ballpark tonight. And it's awesome to see.
Looks like we're about at capacity here at this ballpark. A lot of people in the house tonight.
There's a house here?
A lot of people at the field,
There we
the
go.
complex
There we go.
facility, if you will.
Again, another shout out to board member 9. Not many of these people would be here without him.
Temperature at the ballpark is 72 degrees. On the field,
That's
it's
Fahrenheit, correct?
83. Yep, Fahrenheit.
Thank you.
It'll be about 298, 299 Kelvin.
You're almost hitting 300 with the
Straight
true
one.
pellets.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, we got an 0-1 count here to Dick House. Favorite music artists? Ooh, and that ball will just
Well,
miss high.
Wilma,
and then-
board member 9.
Should we
He's a
answer the
silent-
favorite music artist first?
No.
Okay.
I got to explain this.
Okay.
Board member 9
He's
is
silent.
a silent board member.
But effective.
Meaning he hides behind the curtain, and he does a lot of the work here at Starry.
But he doesn't get the credit. But he doesn't want the credit.
He doesn't want
Correct.
it.
And that ball missed behind him, too.
He was looking to walk him again.
2-1. Could be 3-0. I'm not sure. Scoreboard says 1-2. We got 2-1. It is 2-1. We're correct.
If you know your left and your rights.
Which I do.
Oh, good for you.
Well, let's include here Mr. Christensen back in. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing
Swinging
good.
this. Is that it? Just good.
Yep.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? Ooh, that's a tough one. I'd go with The Benchwarmers. It's a classic.
Cece, apparently you have cookies waiting for you after the game.
Ooh. Colton.
Yes?
Do you know the barometric pressure right now?
It's about 1,008 hectopascals, which is a little low.
So the
One
ball's
second
flying
here.
today, isn't it?
And that's why we've seen 2 home runs.
Indeed.
What do you
CC, I
think
just
about
want
those bombs, CC?
Got it started right. First inning, bomb.
that ball is chopped. 6-4-3. That's a double play.
Battle in the inning. CC, I just want to say thank you for your time here on MSPN DTV. We're happy to have you.
Thank you, CC. We will, guys. We'll see you in the bottom of the 7th on MSP
And TV.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber teen accounts. I was able to set up a teen account for Yaya and she requested her own ride. She was able to get to her destination and I was able to take the kids to the doctor and Don was able to take DJ to his basketball practice.
Add your team to your Uber account today.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us to deliver care for your whole family.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 7th here on MSPN TV. We got 7-0 ball game. Stars are leading. Looks like we have Riley Dickhouse is pitching. He's going to look to just kind of keep the lead for the Stars where it is, and give them a chance in the last 2 half innings to hit. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure working with you, Jake and young Kobe.
Well, thanks, Colton. I really want to say the same about you. CA, you are the best commentator I've ever worked with.
I just don't believe that.
Well,
You're gonna make me
you
cry.
are the only one I've worked with, so
Okay, well, that makes sense.
it is true.
So, just real quick, I've been wanting to say this as Gunnar Majerus is coming up to hit. So, Moorhead, they're high school. They are the Spuds. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. Somebody's saying that. Oh, looks like we have some technical difficulties. Let's take a look. Oh, there we go. We got it. So, fun facts about potatoes. Back in the 1890s, is that when Mrs. Ball won, potatoes were so valuable that they were traded directly for gold. What do you think about that, young Coley?
Wow, that's very cool.
That's all you got?
Well, what do you think was tastier?
Another fun fact. We're going to move on from that as we have a 3-0 count. Potatoes were the first vegetable to be grown in space. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
No way.
And that'll be ball 4. That is true.
How many different kinds of potatoes are there, Colton?
473.
I thought it was more.
Nope.
What is your favorite potato, personally?
Twice baked.
Twice baked?
Mm-hmm.
I love the russet potatoes.
Good answer.
How about you, Colin?
I'm a big fan of smashed potatoes. If you have a Blackstone, make a smashed potato. Those are very good.
Colston Sen is batting. Is there any relation to you?
We actually have
Colin
brothers.
Sen.
We are brothers.
So I know you have another brother, Chayton.
Yep.
Who is your favorite brother? Neither?
Can't answer that one.
Okay. That's smart.
Well,
Got a 1-0 count here for Colston Sen.
Craven Moorhead definitely has a great question for us in the comments section. What was your guys' walk-up song?
So my walk-up song was All Me because my last name is All Me.
Why?
Well, I can't answer that one, Jake. But, you know, they sound together, and, you know, I think it's cool. What about
Same
you, Kobe?
spelling?
No, but same phonetic sounding, so that's all that matters.
That is. How about you, Colston?
I don't remember mine. Mine in Legion. Colton might be able to help me out. But for this past year in college, mine was a Superstar.
Why?
Is that the one that the boxer walks out to?
Yep, it is.
Are you a superstar?
I try to be.
But are you? Well, it doesn't seem like you answered my question.
You know, borderline.
Yeah, we fouled off. Potatoes are not a fruit. No, they are not. That's just ignorant comment. They're clearly a vegetable. Pickoff move unsuccessful. 1-2. We got nobody out. 1 on. Bottom of the 7th. Colston Sen is hitting. Gunnar Majerus is at first. Riley Dickhouse is on the mound here on MSPM digital television. That ball will be chopped to short. We got a double play opportunity. Wilson flips 6-4-3.
No.
Will not quite get there. It'll just be a 6-4.
Well, if I remember correctly, Colin, your walk-up song, was it Firework by Katy Perry?
I don't think so.
I thought it was Teenage Dream.
No, I don't think it was either one of those, actually.
It definitely was a Katy Perry song.
It was Public Service Announcement by Jay-Z.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
What was the announcement?
He was reintroducing himself. That his name was Hove.
I thought it was Young Kobe.
Blake Chase stepping in the box, swings through that one. Strike one, 0-1 count. It's
So
allowed me to reintroduce myself. My name is Young Kobe.
Oh.
And Kobe produced that himself.
Well, we know Blake Chase definitely has something in his back pocket here. It is.
Looks like a sliding mitt.
It is. We can definitely tell it is a sliding
Here,
mitt.
we'll give you that view. You can see in the back right pocket there. Yeah, that's a sliding mitt for sure.
No towels in Blake Chase's pocket.
Because it's not going to rain. And that one's popped up over our way. Strike two.
His PCI was just not there on that one.
Tomatoes, they're... Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Well, Mike, the question is, are you just having pineapple pizza? Or are you having Hawaiian pizza? Because that is where you have to determine if it belongs.
I disagree.
What do you mean by that?
Pineapple absolutely does not belong on pizza.
Well, have you tried it, Colton?
Yes, and it's not good.
Have you tried Hawaiian?
Yes, and it's not good.
Really?
Yep.
Did you have cold or warm
And that
pineapple?
ball's driven, base hit. Blake Chase, and he's going to Sen will hold up at second. We got first and second.
2 out hitting. Or
one out hitting.
2 strike hitting.
2 strike hitting, yep.
Check that.
Check that.
Did you have cold or warm pineapple?
Both. It's all bad. Now we got Gus Weirmeyer batting, and he just hit a home run a couple days ago. Is
Did
that
he
correct?
really?
Yeah.
Where at?
I think it was Jack Williams Stadium.
Oh, good for him.
Top 3 post 400 catchers.
I do want to shout out King Carlson. He is definitely up there.
And Jacob Mitchie.
Oh, number 1 by far.
Yep.
I mean, he led us all time in strikeouts.
And Ugas.
And Ooga Boogas.
Love that guy. All right. Where am I? Oh, 1 count.
Fun fact about Jacob Mitchie. He served 2 years in Japan.
Yes, he did.
Thank you for your service,
yes, absolutely.
Mitchie.
Thank you. If you're watching tonight, I don't know why he would be. But, if he is, we thank you.
We also want to just let our followers know and viewers online that if you're willing to donate to the Avalanche Fund, you can Venmo us.
At MSPNDTV, those 7 letters. I remember that 2 generous donations a couple years ago were made.
And we would love to get back to a Colorado Avalanche game, their home opener, or not home opener, but their opener this fall, October 9th, in Las Vegas. So if you would love to help us get there, please let us know.
Team leader in hit by a pitch. I honestly have no idea. If I would take a guess, and that ball is driven to left center, that would be caught for 2 outs. And that brings up Ethan Dahl, and he'll pop one up like a piece of popcorn. And that'll be the last out. We'll bring it to the top of the 8th here, and on MSPND TV. We'll see you then.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
So as y'all know, we have 4 kids and it's really hard trying to juggle our lifestyles. Yaya has dance, DJ has basketball, and then we have to get the kids to the doctors. I came up with the idea of using Uber.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the 8th here on MSPNG TV. We got a new pitcher here, Ethan Dahl. He's looking to hold on to that 7-0 lead. Welcome back,
Well, they're
Jake.
bringing in the closer, Colton. Talk about a closer.
Is he a closer or a setup man? Do you think there's another pitcher to be pitching in this game?
I'm not sure. I want to say no. The way he closed out the championship game against Brookings, phenomenal.
True.
He came in like he did today, just like this, missing up a little bit, but
Good throw over there by Blake Chase, the catcher. Very good throw.
But then he comes in and just throws strikes, get guys
Yes,
out,
he
and he
does.
mixes
Yes, he
up
does.
well.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that Ethan Claus probably has the all-time hit by pitch. Pitching and hitting.
Who's Ethan Claus?
Colin Wilson is batting here. I think his other name is that one is driven shortstop, Bryant. Fields it, makes a nice play. We got one out. What is his nickname nowadays, Coney? Is it the Electro Gordon?
I think you're right. I think that one rings a bell for sure.
Yeah. He's an electrician nowadays.
What is that?
He wires homes, residential areas, make sure that, when they flip the light switch, the lights turn on. Very important job.
Do they always turn on?
He might screw a couple things up, but it's the first strike here, Drake Kunza. And that'll be strike 2. Ethan Dahl is really finding a good rhythm here to Kunza. We got 1 out. 1 out, top of the 8th. 0-2. That'll miss high. He didn't get that high pitch to drop quite in there, but it's still a good pitch. I'm not sure if there's half price hot dogs yet.
I think there is.
Okay. We might need to get some. And that ball is chopped and has tough play.
Who is that over there?
So that's Ethan Dahl making the play. And I'll score that a hit. They might have given him an error. I think that's a hit. That's a tough play.
Well, he wasn't focused on his fielding. He's just focused on his pitching.
And that'll bring up number 18, Carter Olson.
Colton, what do you think about this beautiful night tonight as we're cruising through this game?
And he's going to take off. And that'll scoot by into center field, and that'll be a stolen base there for Kunza.
And they might have had him there if they would have communicated a little better on who's got bag on the steal there.
Clearly.
Both went to the bag. Yeah, that never works out.
Yeah. And this is a beautiful night, that 12-mile-an-hour, a.k.a. 3 Beaufort, west-northwest wind, shifted down to maybe a 1.5 and a 5. So maybe cut in half. And that usually happens as the night progresses. That ball's going to bounce. Nice block there by Blake Chase. Excuse me.
Well, Kebab, what do you think about Ethan Dahl on the mound in this game?
He just competes. I mean, every time he's out there, he just competes.
What does that mean?
He wants to win. And you can see it every single time he goes out. He gives post runner a chance to win.
That ball is driven.
That's a line drive.
Make the play at second. Oh, and the ball's going to sneak by the second baseman. I probably should have switched to that view. But no advance. We got 2 outs. And that is a technical error by Jake Bryant. He admitted himself.
Well, not on me, but our camera crew.
Which is you.
Well, that's not on me. It's our camera crew.
Okay. We got a 0-0 count. That ball, another nice block there by Mr. Chase. We got a 1-0 count.
Is that a block or a thank you?
Scoop. Thank you. Christmas present. Whatever you want to call it.
4th of July
you got the
present.
job.
Let's be
4th of July
Eve.
Here. Are you going to be wearing red, white, and blue tomorrow?
I think maybe just red, white, and maybe blue.
Okay.
Or maybe just blue and red, and
maybe white.
The white may come.
I like it.
Colonoscopy, what about you?
I will be wearing red, white, and blue.
What is your plan?
Like I said earlier, go to my grandparents.
Where is that?
It's in Mott.
Mott where?
It's out west.
That'll be straight.
If you've ever
cash in
yep, in North Dakota.
Mott,
shout out to the Pheasant. Very good.
The Pheasant Cafe.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever in Mott, North Dakota, please check out the Pheasant Cafe. They have a great service of adult beverages,
full count,
food, and let alone the best gaming system. When I say gaming, I mean gambling systems in the state.
Jack Gould just commented, guys, are we excited for the new Zach Bryan album dropping tonight? And that'll be ball 4. We'll be first and second. I'm not sure who that is. Luke Bryan?
Who is Luke Bryan?
I don't know. Whoever's dropping the album, it'll be excited. I prefer to refer to albums as projects, but that's okay. Okay, it's his brother. Okay.
That makes a little sense there. Both last names are
Brian.
the same.
I wonder if like they have a kid and they name it Brian. Brian. That'll miss inside to Jack Demers. We got a 1-0 count.
Kinesthesiology, are you excited for the Zach Bryan album tomorrow?
No.
And why is that?
That'll be chopped to first. That'll just squeak foul. Can Koozie, why do you not appreciate new music dropping?
Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of country.
Okay.
I mean, I'll listen to it, but
you're not a fan of this country?
I'm not going to be waiting for an album to drop.
You're not a fan of this country?
I mean, if I had to listen to a country artist, it would probably be Zach Bryan.
Okay. That one will bounce a another nice block scoop Christmas present.
Do you think he's using his chest well there?
Yes, he is. So Kangaroo, and that ball is driven. Gus will make the play. Well, I was going to ask you, what's your approach here? 2-1 count, and you're down 7-0. You just want to hit the ball hard, or what?
You just want to get the next guy up.
Okay.
Just keep moving people on base, giving yourself a chance.
All right, and that wraps up the top of the 8th. We're going to see you guys in the bottom of the 8th on MS.
PNDTV.
Thank you.
Your unlimited or pay-per-wash membership can be used at any Tommy's Express location nationwide. Your vehicle is recognized at any app lane you visit. Our license plate recognition system ensures that you are on your way to washing in seconds. Check ahead before your next business trip, road trip, or snowbird journey to your winter home and find a location at your destination or along the way. We can't wait to give you the same world-class wash experience across the country.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators.
And welcome back to MSPN TV. We're in the bottom of the 8th here. 7-0 ball game. Looks like we got a new pitcher here. We got number 27, Carter Kurz. And he's just looking to, put up a 0 and give his team a chance in the top of the 9th. Nick, yes. Mike made a 7-1 prediction earlier before the game started, and he's looking really good right now. So, shout out. All right.
Well, Colton, what do you see in this bottom of the 8th inning here for Matt Bryant as he is? Did we see 4 for 4? No, he's 3 for 4.
3 for
Check
4.
that.
Yep. Well, what I'm looking to do here is you want to hit the ball first, and then you want to run fast. And that's exactly what Coach Don Bryant was talking about.
Absolutely, but you want to make sure you hit the ball first before you run.
Yep.
If you run first, you're screwed.
All right, let's see. Hi, guys. Harper from North Carolina here. You guys do a decent job at Where Is Mike? He's my favorite. He's stepping out. He's just giving us a chance to work on our abilities. That'll go in for strike one. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying we did a decent job. There will be a post-game show. Craven Moorhead, yes.
What do you think Matt's looking for here? As we have a 2 or a 1-1 count. Check that.
I think
Sorry.
I think he's looking for a baseball.
Well, Colin, what do you think?
Container. What do you think?
Well, I mean, the count's 1-2 now, if that's correct. And
that is correct.
Now, if you're mad, you got to protect 2 inches everywhere off the plate.
Why 2 inches?
Just because in North Dakota, you never know what you're getting from an ump. and you don't want him to ring you up.
And is that a lot? Like, are you expending a lot there?
I mean, yeah, that's a lot.
Okay.
That is a very good take there.
And that ball is driven to the left center gap, and he will be 4 for 5 on the day, Mr. Matt Bryant.
And that is 4 for no. Check that. 5 for 7. Lifetime.
3 for 3.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you're correct. 3 for 3 lifetime on MSPN.
That'll bring up Colby Hansen, Colby Cheese. What's he looking to do here?
Countertop. I'll bring this one to you.
Get another hit.
And Bryant will steal, and he'll get there with ease. Runner on second. And I think that was a ball.
We'll bring you to our favorite view for this.
There we go.
Ooh, that one might have nicked him, but he didn't.
You know, the hits and errors we've just kind of neglected. We will.
If you want to know the hits and errors of tonight's game, you should just be at the game. I'm sorry to say that, folks.
There's 5 hits for the Blues, 12 hits for the Stars, 2 errors for the Stars.
We are taking the time to entertain our viewers, and you get what you get. If you want to know more in-depth details, you come to the game and you support the fans in person.
That was a mistake.
What do you mean by that?
My apologies for that one. All right, we got a runner on first, runner on second, nobody out. Apologies. All right. So, like what Jake said, you know, we're just trying to entertain the viewers. This score bug up here, that'll be accurate. You know, the one in between innings probably won't be. Colton, Jake, and Car Wash are killing it. I like that.
Young Car Wash.
And yes, yeah, our accuracy is probably not as high as it normally is, but, you know, we're working. Come said, that'll miss inside. It'll be a 2-1 count. Nobody out.
Well, see,
first and second.
Rumor around the block says the state tournament in North Dakota is going to be here tonight.
Tonight?
Or not tonight. Check that.
Okay.
This year.
Okay. I've heard that too.
What do you think about that?
I'm going to delegate this question over there to Container. What do you think? Is that ball is chopped? That'll be fair ball. Second will score. And we will get to
And sadly, there goes Mike's prediction.
Mike, we are sorry. You were very close, but you gave the 8 runs is there. The total is there, but
yeah, you
wrong
just didn't
team.
distribute them correctly. But
distribution, is that binomial?
No, not binomial.
How about the hit?
Let's add another hit or two. You know, I think we got the hits almost accurate. That'll be Renas.
Ashton Renas sets up the plate.
Strike one.
Well, they have 3 and 1 out there.
I don't think it's 3 and 1 there, Jake.
I agree. I wonder who's new on the scoreboard.
Yeah. Scoreboard guy must be a little off here. Hits and errors are good, though. All right, I think we got an 0-2 count here to Renas. Second, third, nobody out. That ball will be crushed shortstop, and he'll make the play. Runner will score.
Well, Mike, I'm sorry to hear that, but the over is definitely there.
It was a good try.
I agree.
You know, it was a better prediction than I probably would have given.
That's why I just a 4 or 5 game. 5-4 ball game.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking
but
maybe.
My distribution would have been off as well.
No, 5-4. You would have been right. You're
well, 9-0.
I know, but you combine them. Total number would have been good.
Yeah, but I never go for totals.
Okay.
I'm not an over-under guy. I'm more of a
that ball missed
spread
inside.
guy. I would have definitely hammered the over in the run scored in tonight's game. Car wash, what do you think about that?
What was the question again, Jake?
What are your thoughts on sports betting?
Pay attention, man.
Can't have it. Not for me, at least.
Why is that?
Well, I'm a college athlete, and, that's not allowed.
Fair enough.
So, Carolina, when your college sports career is that one's fouled back.
Check that, Colton. It's California.
My finger slipped. I did not mean to click that button there. Apologies.
Whoa, we do not have a strikeout.
We do not have a strikeout. Okay, you're kidding me. Sync's touchy.
It's a button. Just press it.
Oh, and Majerus gets hit in the back of the leg.
Wow, he really pimped the crap out of that. Excuse my French.
First and second one out. Colson has a chance to, score the game-winning run.
Well, let's look at this long walk here by the Moorhead Blues coach.
We got a mound visit. Brought to you by
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, Coyote, what do you think's getting talked and discussed about on that mound tonight?
Got to throw strikes. When you're down 9-0, you just got to get outs.
So, Caesar Salad, do you think that the coach is saying just throw strikes is effective? Or do you think he's giving him some technique tweaks?
I would have to say just throw strikes. I mean, the kids just need to be reminded. They don't know. They're young. They don't know what they need to do.
Chicken Parm, they're all giving fish bumps out there. Do you think that is a sign that they are ready to go?
I would say so. I would say that they finally realize they need to throw strikes and just make plays behind them.
What do you mean by that? I'm seriously asking.
Looks
Any
like you started
answer
off
for ya?
strong. That looks like the mound visit was a boom.
I'm sorry, but Young K, single K.
That
is
pitch
too
was a
locked
doom.
in on his brother's at bat here.
Looks like Kobe is not paying attention. It's just Jake and I. That ball is driven back. Strike 2.
That's pretty disappointing.
It is. That is a doom for sure.
Dome. What are you looking for here?
Caesar.
Again, earlier, it's 1-2. You got to expand your zone a little bit.
And he did not, but he'll take ball 2.
Well, I mean, that was a little more than the 2 inches.
Okay, you're right. So classical. If it's like 2.5 inches.
I would say probably expand around 3.
Okay. Craven Moorhead. Annie Locke is actually the number 2 prospect for the Minnesota Twins. As that one's hit foul. He's got about 47 home runs in 57 games here for the St. Paul Saints, I believe. Colson Sen popped that one. I'll probably be infield fly, yeah. That's an out. That'll be. Nope. Oh my gosh, not this button again.
Cabbage Worm, what do you think about that bunt there?
Well, Jake, that was not a bunt.
Well, what happened?
It was a pop-up.
It could have been a bunt.
No.
Why not?
Because he didn't bunt.
So calculabilities. This that bad? Are you looking to? What's your approach here?
Well, you obviously want to score a run. I don't know if the 10-run rule is in effect for this game, but if you score a run, usually the game would be over. So that's what you're aiming to do.
All right, thank you, Carnivores. 1-0 count here to Blake Chase. And that one is shot to foul ball. That'll be a 1-1 count.
Kaleidoscope, what is Blake Chase looking to do here?
Like I said 2 seconds ago, get a base hit.
That'll be a 2-1 count.
Why do you say that?
Because he wants to score another run.
Do you think he'll score on a base hit with the speed we have on second?
I think he will.
So, Catastrophe, are you looking to, hammer a ball here, or are you kind of just trying to, get the next guy up?
When you're up 9-0, you can look to hammer ball, especially 3-1.
And what does that mean?
That means hit it really hard.
Okay. So, no swing through that 3-2. The runners will be going here on this pitch.
Kazoo, what are you doing here as a pitcher?
Just focus on the batter, because they're stealing.
Would you look for a pickoff attempt at first base?
I would not, no.
Colby Hansen's home run had a 32-degree launch angle and an exit velo of 97 miles an hour.
Wow.
And he'll ring him up. So we'll be going to the top of the ninth here. 9-0 ball game, and we'll see you after the break. Thank you, everybody.
There is no off-season for greatness. You do what it takes to stay in the game. And so do we. Our commitment is to keep you moving forward. Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.
Red alert. Red alert. I just want to let everyone know Dakota Fusion FC have clinched their playoff berth in the NPSL North Conference. Congratulations to Dakota Fusion.
And they won by a score of 6-1 over Minnesota Twin Stars.
Wow.
Big game. And that actually happened last night, I believe.
If they can win the playoffs, it'll be on MSPN DTV.
I believe it will be. And it looks like Gunnar Majerus is coming into pitch.
Well, you were right, CA. Ethan Dahl is just a set-up man.
Yep.
But he is back in at second base for this lefty. Well, let's go back to Colby Hansen's home run. 32-degree launch angle, 97 miles off the bat.
I said that last inning.
Yeah, but you forgot to leave out the projective feet of 357 feet.
And that's a home run in 21 of 23 North Dakota ballparks.
Which ones are not a home run?
I have no idea.
Well, I can answer that for you.
Okay.
Well, first off,
Jack Brown. That'd be one of them.
Our great Jack Brown.
The great
Stadium.
Jack Brown.
That is number one. That's a fly out to left field.
Lazy fly out.
Yeah. You're not even getting it to the warning track. Second off, I couldn't tell you. But our StatCast is never wrong.
You think Cankersore over there has the answer?
Kangasaur, do you think it is? I have an answer. Do you think it's Minot or Grand Forks?
Why not Minot?
I would say Grand Forks.
I think you're correct. Cold sore, that is a great answer.
Ow, and he'll hit Austin Schwartz right in the back.
Kangasaur, you know what I like to say when that happens? If you're going to walk him, might as well stick him.
Right. You think if Gunnar gets out of this, do you think he is tonight's player of the game?
Completely. Should we bring him up?
We'll definitely get a post-game
we'll have
interview.
a post-game interview with Majerus if they end up holding on to this one. That'll be swung through for strike.
It'll be close, but they should.
Who else do you think is close?
I would love to get a interview with Coach Jeff Fickner. I mean, just this pitching staff to go 8 straight scoreless innings.
Craven Moorhead, I think that probably was a message pitch. Up 9-0. And yes, the atmospheric pressure dropping, and that'll be a 4 6, 3, double play. That'll be 2 outs.
My,
here.
oh, my.
All right, and that brings up number 8.
Hey, Foster, it is not your night.
That is our idol. What's her name? Jenny
Kavnar.
Jenny Kavnar.
Our hero.
That
we
is
had
her.
to slide that one in there.
Yep, that was for you.
Jenny Kavnar, commentator for the Oakland A's. Just a Hall of Fame commentator. I mean, if she's not in the MLB Hall of Fame by the end of the year.
Hello, that ball is driven, and
almost out of here, but
it's like Sen will make the play, and that'll be the ball game. That'll be a 9-0 victory there for.
Folks, stay with us for about 10 minutes as we will come back for a post-game show.
We have a post-game show for you here on MSPN. This is a 9-0 victory for Fargo Post 400.
Let's roll with that. Let's go back. Well, Colton, welcome to our post-game show. As you guys can see, our scoreboard breakdown. Post 400 Stars. 9 of 12 runs scored. 9 runs scored on 12 chances. What a great ratio there. I mean, you don't ask for any better right there. 4 corner kicks for Post 400 Stars. I have no idea where that comes from, but it's there. Colton, what do you think about that one?
I have no word. We got to clean up the one yellow card that they
Yeah,
got.
and that was definitely Easton Ebling with the just piss missile right at the umpire. I don't know what he was doing there.
And we're going to bring it back. Just get a little insight into what they do after the game. It looks like we have 162 left on base.
Well, and that's where they went wrong. That's why they couldn't score runs.
Can we see that one more time? Yeah, just take a look at down there. Left on base. Difference. And that's going to win you ball games.
That does. When you have less runners left on base, you potentially go out and win the ball game. As we are watching Post 400 sprinting.
Who's that out in front?
That is.
Looks like Blake Chase. He's leading the pack. Right. And we got Ashton Arenas there in last. So.
Well, he's not fast.
No. We're just gonna let's talk about the game here. What'd you think? What'd you like?
I thought it was a great ball game. Although Post 400, 2 errors. I do not believe that kills you when you have 13 hits.
Correct.
When you out-hit a team 13-5, you were destined to win the ball game. But what I really want to talk about and hear from you, is the 0 shutout innings, or the 9 shutout innings for Post 100 tonight.
And that's just a testament to the work they put in at practice each and every day with Coach Dawson, Coach Fickner, 2 of the best in the business pitching coaches. And you can tell, they're keeping themselves healthy here. You're watching them run.
Well, young Crater, do you think they learn more from Ben Dawson or from Jeff Fickner on the mound?
Jeff Fickner.
And why is that?
Well, I think Ben Dawson's kind of the apprentice. He's got to learn, but Jeff's the true mastermind.
And look at Coach Kevin Pearson really doing those batter's boxes, getting the turf pellets evenly distributed. And you'll see the runners are running through here. Colby Hansen wins that first race.
It's just great conditioning there.
Yep.
I mean, Post 400. I mean, what is it? It's a 6-game win streak for them now.
Yep.
What do they look for going into this 4th of July
break?
Make
it 7.
Well, what do you do after these 3 days off?
Make it 7.
I agree.
And I think
young Cavender, what do you think?
You just got to keep your mind right. After winning the Pete, they were able to to come out here and focus on what needed to be done. And, I know the 4th of July is very fun for a lot of people, but they got to keep that same mentality. Always focus on the next one.
Do you see them cooling off before state?
I don't. I think they're going to ride this hot streak into the state tournaments and do very well.
And where is state?
It's here.
Oh, really?
Yep.
On this beautiful field right in front of us.
Yep. And, I would argue the grilling is better than the field.
Really? Well, when you have Grilled Master Gould on all of the burgers made, you can't go wrong.
Exactly.
And we're going to take you guys back to the scoreboard quick breakdown.
No red cards. That is a plus, Colton. No one got kicked out tonight. I mean, that is what you look for in a friendly match between
this was a friendly
Cross River rivals tonight.
Yeah,
I mean, the pitch looks great out here.
Excellent pitch.
I would like to see any other more from Moorhead Blues FC, but
I mean, you get 11 chances and you score 0 times.
Well, and 12 free kicks. That's
I mean, when you have 12 free kicks,
that's bullish.
And you have the keeper must have played an outstanding
The keeper
game.
was unreal for Fargo Post 100 Stars.
Indeed, he was. But yeah, it was an excellent
Young
game.
calligraphy, what do you think about the 1 yellow card for Post 100?
I mean, obviously it was hitting the ump. We can't have that.
Are you surprised he did not get a red?
I am.
Yes, that was a generous call.
I'm not surprised. I mean, it was an accident.
Was it though? Could you tell it was an accident?
I couldn't, I guess.
So do you believe it was?
I do believe it was an accident.
And why do you believe it was an accident?
We don't have enough umpires as it is.
Well, and now we're just knocking them down left and right, throwing balls at them?
That's why I believe it was an accident. Why would you want to intentionally hurt
I
an
agree.
umpire?
Well, look at this, folks. Coach Bryant is running with the team. It almost looked like he pulled a hamstring.
Yeah, he wasn't running very fast there.
Yeah. Well, folks.
I think that wraps up for us.
It does not, though, because we will see here who gets player of the game.
Oh, yep.
And
they will have an interview with us.
CA, who do you think it was tonight?
I think it's going to be Mr. Gunnar Majerus. 3-run home run, setting the tone early, back in the first. Shutting the door in the 9th. He played a solid 9 innings of baseball, and that's all you can ask.
And young Callan, who do you think?
It's got to be young Gunnar. 4 RBIs, took a hit by pitch, and then was able to close the game out on the mound.
I agree with you, but I'm going to go on a young wild card here with Matt Bryant. I'm going 4 for 5 and 2 for 3 lifetime on MSPN DTV.
Well, it's also the...
And folks, it looks like I was wrong as Gunnar Majerus puts on the player of the game hat. But both of those two will be signing that 3+ hit spat tonight after the game.
What is that?
Well, CA, if you get 3 or more hits in one game, they have this cool bat you sign.
Okay.
And you just write your name and number on it, and it's on there forever. Well, folks, we will be right back as we will wave to you. If you look in the top right corner of your screen, the broadcast crew is going to give you a good wave before we say goodbye.
It was really a pleasure.
Thanks for joining in. Stay tuned for the next game on MSPN
Proceeding has
DTV
been
Network.
a copyrighted presentation of MSPN Digital Television. Visit us online at our website and by searching MSPN DTV on most social media platforms. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television.